3, Chris Paul. Head coach of the Suns, Monty Williams. And now here tonight to activate our cowbell, please welcome season ticket member, Patrick Geis.
Welcome in, Suns Valley Podcast. Got a big game tonight. Going up against the Kings. You guys can hear their stadium getting wild right now. Welcome in, though. What's going on, Royal Q, L4GZ, Robert Bartlett in the house. Phoenix Suns in the house. What up? Sundo just called me. He's on his way. Going to be a little bit late, but we are going to have Sundo tonight, so that is pretty exciting. Gotta be honest, folks. I don't like the Suns' chances tonight. What do you think, though? Tell me what you think about the Suns trying to get this dub tonight in Sacramento. They're on a 2-game losing streak. It's not like they've been playing their very best basketball. So I guess I shouldn't have to be, I don't have to be too down on the chances, but what's going on, DC? John in the house said the Suns never get good breaks. Adam says, is Katie back? Katie will be back Wednesday. This upcoming Wednesday. What's going on, Wes? SB1993 says, how many free throws Kings shooting tonight? 60? Probably. It is the bane of our existence. What's going on? 2 exclusive Imam. Jose in the house says, how long is DA supposed to be out? I have no idea, man. That's a really good question. That's something that we should be focusing and wondering about, is when are we going to get DA back? Hopefully it's not serious. It would really suck to find out that we're not getting him back to the playoffs or after. That would be a real kick in the pants, don't you think? Devin11 in the house, what's going on? Aries Nation, what up? One Royal Q says, Katie back soon, possibly next Wednesday. I am expecting it to be next Wednesday. It's going to be pretty exciting, man. Robert Bartlett said Booker's scoring 70. Watch. He's going to have to. He's going to have to be hot, and he's going to have to. Well, it depends on how the Kings defend him. Shout out to the Lakers. They did a great job defending and fouling Devin Booker, but they did a good job bracketing him early in that game. Appreciate you, Royal Q. Of course, man. This channel is a passion, bro. It's like, it's not even difficult to do it, because I mean, it's difficult. There's difficulties to running a channel, but the joy of being a Suns fan and like wanting to create content for my favorite team, it far outweighs, you know. So it doesn't really feel like a job, man. Plus, you don't make any money. Just kidding. You make a little bit. What's going on, Melissa? I don't think the Suns win this game. I'm negative tonight. I'm negative. I'm sorry. I hope that will bring us good luck, and I'll look like a bozo. Ayers Nation says he can barely hear me. Do I sound bad to anybody? Do I sound like I'm turned down low? Or is that just on Aries' part? Okay, I'm good. Joseph says lose today and tomorrow. Yeah, it's probable. It's probable. We'll be lucky if we get that third game. We'll see. Busy gets the tip. Gets it to Booker right away. Booker, guarded by Keegan Murray, gets it to Biz. Gets it to CP3. Alley-oop to Biz. And Biz just kind of mishandles it and can't put it down. Murray to Barnes. Busy does not block it, just goes up, hands up, and Barnes finishes at the rack. Biombo screen for Book. CP3 back to Book. Book driving left. Gets a quick foul call from the refs. A quick foul call for his patented book bump, if you know what I'm talking about. Appreciate you, Elvin. I did see that, Damien. I saw he got fined $20K. It's interesting. Pretty interesting. Booker to the rack, nice and easy. No real defense on him right there.
I am staying on the floor, coach.
Darren Fox.
What a season Keegan Murray has had, but a good start here for Booker and the Suns. Here is Herter.
He gets to Herter, right back to Sabonis, over to Murray in the corner. A little too open, Book. You got to stay down on him. He's a good player. He can hit open threes. CP3 almost travels, gets a screen from Busy. They get it to Craig in the corner. Back to Busy. Busy to Book. A screen for Book. Switched and doubled. Sabonis and Murray on him. Kicks it to Craig. Craig tries to whip it to Chris Paul. There's 3 seconds on the clock. It got tipped out of bounds. Suns ball. 76 watching. Guys, help us out. Hit the like button right now, please. If you haven't had a chance to hit the like button, slap that for us. Let's try to get to 50 real quick. CP3 inbound and gets it to Booker. Bounce pass to Busy. Weird, ugly, lucky, pure luck floater for Busy. That's what we need. That's what we need. Chris Paul talking to him. I think he might be saying get in a little bit deeper. But he hits that funny-looking floater and one even. Suns getting a nice whistle here.
Kind of turn your brain off, right?
Yeah, I'm supposed to shoot it. If I don't shoot, it's a turnover.
Oh, definitely, Dennis. I mean, he's not wrong. Nobody likes to hear you talk about the refs, but it doesn't mean it's not right sometimes.
Biombo miss. Here comes Sacramento, #1 scoring.
Darren Fox
nearly 121 points.
gets it to Sabonis. Nice drive, right-handed layup.
Such a tough cover.
Nice and smooth. CP3 guarded by Fox. It's a screen from Biz.
Yeah, without a doubt. And
CP3 looking to get to his shot, maybe? No, kicks it to Okogie in the corner. Okogie, nice slap out from Busy off the miss from Okogie. 0 for 1 from 3 for Okogie. Book to the rack again, pretty much the same play. Off of the screen, finishes nice and easy. 4 points for Book, I believe.
Because he is an excellent driver to the rim.
Fox
Book, of course,
gets it to Sabonis.
40-point scoring nights early this
Busy all up in his grill. Herter comes off of the screen and is wide open, pulls a 3, no good. Thank God. Thank God.
Really got comfortable.
Booker again working on the rangy rookie. Able to get to
Book
that left hand.
gets a foul call on a pull-up baseline.
Murray, and that will put Devin Booker at the line.
Yeah, and look, they don't have any.
Ivan, oh, I see. Yeah. From with my blurry eyesight, I'm an old man. Look like an L. What up, Code?
And the other guy, you're right. And he did. Edwards gave
Booker shoots the free throw and hits.
Maybe I wanted to forget about him. That guy had some big shots against us last time.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, not only did they defend well, and
second free throw for Booker is up.
But he hit 2 big shots late, including
and he hits.
Which
Let's go.
Sealed up the victory for Sacramento.
Yeah, that's true. I just think I wanted
8-7.
you were trying your best
Herter
to eliminate that from your memory.
Gets it to Sabonis.
Yeah, he's a guy that didn't play much either.
Looking for Fox, gets it to him. Screen on Book. Step back 3 for Fox. Wow. Thank God, no good. That was pretty, though.
Edwards had 12 points in the game.
CP3, screen from Busy, gets it to him, a little pocket pass. Nice pass from Biz down to Okogie on the baseline in the dunker spot. He almost dunks, but just barely finishes above the rim. Herter over to Sabonis, guarded by Biombo. Takes a screen, drives, bulldozes through Okogie, no call either way. Open 3 for Harrison Barnes is good. Is good. Book. Got Herter guarding.
outstanding, solid veteran to have on the roster for Mike Brown.
Book driving right, kicking it back to Craig, over to CP3.
All the way across the floor now to Paul.
CP3 got Fox on him. Nice pass into Biz. Nice, strong little reverse one-handed dunk by Biz. Great pass, great finish. Herder whips it to Sabone. Sabone with the back down. Sabone with the little quick, easy drop steps. Gets busy into the paint and scores. Booker.
Country boy strength.
He was hopping into it.
Driving left, spin move, goes back right, double teamed, fadeaway baseline, and no good. A little bit short.
And this is the skill set that Sabonis
Fox
possesses, can rebound and push it up the floor himself.
Gets it back from Sabonis.
Outstanding passer.
Might take another shot here, does, pulls up mid-range. In and out. Lucky bounce for the Suns. Craig with the rebound, gets it to CP3.
Suns a good job early in this.
We got 96 watching. Help us out if you're just joining. Hit that like button. Craig for three. No way. That shit was hideous. The second he let go of it, I knew it was not going in. Fox to the rack. Scores nice and easy on the fast break. 12-14. Suns are in for a game tonight. They want to light that beam. Booker, screen. Kicks it to Craig. Wild pass. Craig saves it. Gets to Okogie. Okogie with the nice. Oh, Okogie getting a friendly whistle. A friendly whistle. Busy looks good tonight, DC. Looks real good. This is the best I've seen Busy play in a while.
Pass inside to Josh.
All right, so we're sitting at 12-14. They're on their way back. Wes says lots of passing. You'd love to see it. Definitely. Spurs fan Gary says, why are the refs always catering to the Suns? It's opposite day, if you didn't know that, for Gary. It's actually opposite day, so don't take him on his word. Wes. Suns Valley says, Gabe, Booker's points, is he averaging 28? That's pretty damn good for Book. I'd love to see him be able to fix that up to 30, but I don't think he's going to, I don't know. If he could average 30 by the end of the season, that'd be quite a lot. We've got 10 games left, and apparently Kevin Durant is going to be available for 7 of them. So super, super, super excited about that. What do you guys think about Kevin Durant coming back? You know, there were reports saying that he was going to be back postseason. There's reports literally saying his season is done. He'll be reevaluated in three weeks. Not, you know, I'm thinking he's really going to be coming back Wednesday. I'm so excited. Shane says we need him. Oh my God, do we need him? If we win tonight, man. If we win tonight. Appreciate you, Jersey boy. That could have been a good date though, you know. See if she wants to watch the game with you. What up, Project? Whoa. What's going on? TV remote, I don't think it's going to be quite that serious. Close, though. Maybe a close second.
In front of the Suns, 6:56 to go here in the first quarter. And it's time for the Studio B Make You Smile stat. And we talk about the greatness of Chris Paul, and he seems to find another gear playing this.
Would love to see Terrence Ross in the game sooner rather than later.
16.5 assists. Look at those dive totals. They've been good enough recently to get him qualified now for 5th on the NBA leaderboard.
Yeah, Project. I mean, I saw that loss coming for sure. We were due for a loss to the Lakers, and everything's going right for them. Everything's going wrong for us, plus Scott Foster. It was kind of one of those throwaway games to me.
Stepping to the free throw line.
And the Kings with 4 fouls already, and the Suns 0.
Okogie at the line.
That's been the conversation within the Suns.
Hits the first. Nice.
Yeah, we want equality in regards to the free throw distribution, but you also, as a Suns player, you got to know that you can't keep reaching like they have lately.
Oh, Kogi hits the second free throw. Let's go, Gee.
So be it. Congratulate him. Move on to the next
Yeah,
play.
if he actually plays D-Lee, Spurs fan. Shamit's coming into the game, though. I see that on the scores table. Herder, guarded by Biyombo. Whips it down to Sabonis. Nice block by Craig, but Sabonis gets his own rebound and puts it back. Damn.
Yeah, he's what you call dirt strong. Like
Chris Paul.
He's not muscle bound when you look at him, but
Come on with the glitches here. Booker, pump fake, gets it to Biz. Biz, no, come on, man. They're going to say Busy extended, and he did. He did.
So what they're saying is, and Ed Malloy is
He did. Dre God. What's going on, man? Thank you for the dono. Dre God hitting us up here. Says no KD warm-ups. Also, what up, Gabe? Yeah, let's just not warm him up. We're going to have to warm him up. He should be fine. He should be fine. They're going to have spent some good attention to detail on his ankle. He should be good. Sabonis is just walking. I almost said DA. He is walking Biyombo to the rack and scoring. This is not good. Shamit to Craig. Craig into the paint. Scoop handoff to a floating Busy. Our offense is going through Busy. Our offense is going through Busy. But he hit. Sabonis gets it to Davion Mitchell. Getting into the mid-range. Kicks it out. Edwards hits the mid-range. That is a tough mid-range. Suns Valley Studio with the $2 dono. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. What's going on? Erlin. What up?
Mitchell now in his second year, played his last couple of years collegiately.
Davion kicks it out to Herder, tipped by Book.
Just under 5 to go here in the first.
Herder stopped by Busy. What up, Double G? Oh, Edwards, another three, no good. Shammy with the rebound. No parlays for me, Roy. I'm playing it easy. Book doubled. Kicks it to CP3. Shoot that wide open thing. Oh, it looked good, but it's a little too strong. It looked good. Keep shooting that CP3. Herder. Woo! Herder threw it to Jock. Walking up to the scorer's table to check in. Roy, I'm feeling a lot better with the COVID. You know, I'm a little bit coffee and stuff like that, but so much better than the other day. My voice back to normal too, I think.
2 assists, just had 4 in that loss Wednesday night against the Lakers. That's his fewest since he.
What up, Lonnie? What up, John?
Way back February 1st against the Hawks.
Booker, guarded by Edwards, gets it back from CP3. They're just giving it right back to each other. Screen here from Jock. A swipe through. Why are you doing that, Edwards? You should know better. Everyone knows better than that. Yet they still keep doing it. TV says Suns defense is really good so far. I agree. I like where it's at. Wish we could score more, but I'll take it.
Yeah, because we've talked about.
Let's not give them over 30 this quarter. That would be incredible.
He plays with every night, but it just goes to another level.
Chris Paul hits. Free throw.
He's flying down the floor and making plays on both ends of the court.
Yes, exactly. That energy, man, just lifts you up. And he hasn't had one of them bust-out games like we like. He's had a couple of games where he's busted out a little bit, but I mean, one of them games where he gets 20 off the bench.
Right.
Mitchell.
I saw it earlier in the season before his injury when Chris was down. As Cam playing
kicks it to Sabonis. Sabonis backing down Jock.
Monk.
Kicks it back to Monk. I get a glitch in the screen. They get it back to Sabonis. Sabonis.
Monk, he's a fire starter.
Okay, there we're back. Lyles shoots that three. No good. Booker with the rebound. I'm going to refresh because that was a weird glitch there. CP3 into the paint. Hangs. Oh, my God, man. He gets his own rebound, but I'm sick of him smoking layups. Like, this is...
Booker working on
A
Edwards.
washed-ass offensive version of Chris Paul. TJ Warren for 3, bricked. CP3 with the rebound and the fading mid. He hits! Thank you, Chris Paul. Thank you.
Well, Chris knows he's getting ready to get some rest.
Jeez. Oh, Warren with a steal.
Gets an easy steal.
Warren.
And for a guy that's been trying to find a scoring rhythm, saw a little bit of it.
It's just 3 games in a row, I think, we're seeing TJ Warren. Maybe it's just 2 games. Is it 2 games? You know, correct me if I'm wrong. 2 or 3 games in a row of TJ Warren getting some early minutes. I love it. He looks slow as hell, but I'll take it. Nice pass from Booker to get him that open 3. He just could not connect. And CP3 is just chasing down rebounds. I love it. But he is smoking layups, man. It's pretty annoying. Gary says it's over. It ain't even close. Ain't even close. 130 watching, though. Hit the like button. We're waiting to get joined by Sundo. All right? We're waiting. Suns Valley says, what if CP3 was in his prime while on the Suns? Then we would actually have a super team. Then you could actually call it a super team with Kevin Durant. That would have been crazy. Robert says, Bubble Warren needs to be activated. He needs to take steroids. He needs to take PEDs to get healthy, man. Really does. Lonnie Phoenix says, I'm so glad Shamit is back. Never thought I'd say this in my entire life. I agree. We are really lucky to have Shamit back. And he's been playing pretty good since he's come back. And I think it really clears your mind and you see for real like what's important on this team. What do they say? Absence makes the heart grow fonder, you know? Appreciate you, Ivan. We do what we can around here, you know? Dragot says, Gabe, it's possible Embiid doesn't play tomorrow since he's playing today. That's a great point. That is a great point. And I would have thought he wouldn't play tonight because it's the Warriors at home. So it's like, let's fudge around for that game, but then we'll bring him back versus the Suns where they know they can probably beat the Suns on the second night of a back-to-back. You know what I mean? Like, I'm shocked that they're playing Embiid tonight. Maybe they do play him tomorrow, though. But we could get lucky. I was saying in that video that I did today that, you know, we have no answer. Even with DeAndre Ayton, we have no answer for Embiid. So it would be crucial. Jackson's goated, man. Thank you with the $2 dono. Says, you know the Kings are playing with their food. I hope not. I hope not. What I'm hoping it is, I'm just hoping that they're having a bad game. And wouldn't you know it, the sexiest man on the internet, Sundo, is here much earlier than I thought we were going to get
Jay
here.
Warren with the steal and dunk.
What up, Doe?
Did you see TJ Warren?
I did. And did you think he was going to dunk it?
No.
I thought he was going to have to finger roll it. So what'd you get the kids to eat?
And for me, just
Taco
being
Bell.
a fan of the game and played the game,
They don't
just been in
deserve
those
good stuff.
situations,
Oh,
I'm
shit.
sure TJ appreciates that opportunity to prove
Edwards
himself. That's all he
inbounding.
wants.
Right. And especially
Everybody hit that like for Sundo, all right? The excitement can start. Everybody's sleepwalking through this game, man. Low energy. Edwards to Metu.
Out there on the floor now for Mike Brown. Fox live.
Working on
Wow,
Jock.
what was you doing?
Metu able to sneak inside.
Bro, what was that?
He didn't know where to go.
Let me know when campaign gets to half court.
All of
Right
a
now.
sudden, he sees an open lane to the rim.
Jock jams, kicks it to Payne. Payne to Warren, over to Book. Book drives. Oh my! That would have been the biggest Book dunk in a long time.
The big fella, Chimezi Metu.
He really wanted to. He wanted to end that man's career.
He punished him.
He really did. By the way, I
Dang, I
hate
wish
to
you
be
would
that
have
guy.
hit that.
I hate to be that guy when the first thing we get in here, but hey, we only have 55 likes. We got 146 watching. You niggas is slacking.
To be fair, I did say let's get 50 right off the bat here in this first quarter. So they actually
now Sundo's here.
Yeah,
so
now
we want more.
yeah. We're talking double.
Spurs fans, I like how they're attacking the paint. Though Spurs fans,
They are.
I know you're a caveman when you don't have Twitter.
They
But
are.
if you saw my string of tweets, you would have been proud.
Largely on the defensive end of the floor here for the Suns.
Lyles kicks it to Monk. Monk to the rack. That's tough.
Ooh, that's a good bucket. I hope he doesn't tear us up like he did last game.
Seriously.
Directing traffic. He's got
Come on,
Monk on
You
him.
can't guard him. You can't guard him, Monk. You can't guard
Backing
him.
him up, backing
Y'all
him
can
up.
double him.
Getting doubled. Skip past campaign to TJ. TJ for three. Come on, TJ. No good. Washed up.
So washed up, bro. Fox to the
Monkey
rack.
Aaron to Lyles in the corner. Back to Fox. Oh, man. Fox with
Warren.
TJ on him. He's gonna do it. Oh, Warren with the pick.
What?
Pick. Gives the campaign to Book.
Shammy, don't lose it.
Shamit lost it. God dang it.
Careful, Payne.
Campaign wants to
Take
steal,
it
doesn't
easy.
get it. Back to Monk.
Monk.
Monk has TJ one on. Monk pulls up. No good. Booker with the rebound.
Dang.
I think as a scorer, you make up your mind you're going to shoot first.
Spurs fan says, I am a caveman, but I get all my basketball and life knowledge from something. You should. There's plenty of goodies from them, especially in life knowledge. TJ Warren smokes the layup. This nigga is.
Unable to hang on to it, so Suns will get it back with 14.
Can someone explain to me why we were so excited to get TJ Warren back again? He is one of those deals where
He's a shell of himself, bro.
Where you clearly just did not. You just clearly don't remember. It's one of those deals where you clearly didn't watch him when he left your team. Like you didn't watch one bucket, 1 minute afterwards. But you remember how much you loved him. Booker in the paint, pump fake, puts up a shot, gets blocked, needs to put up another one.
That was pretty though.
Good.
That was pretty
like
though.
that. But TJ Warren's a perfect example of like a player that you loved on your team at the time, and then they go away.
Well, the reason
the
reason I didn't watch any TJ Warren was because it was like you thought he was going to make us pay for letting him go for cash. And so it was like it was painful to watch him. You didn't want to watch him. Like Mikhail, you want to support him. But you don't want to support TJ. I mean, not that you don't want to support him, but you don't want him to make you look like the worst franchise ever.
Right.
Like that narrative people were taking with us.
So anyway, and then you're like, oh man, I remember all the good times. Finally they come back and you're just like,
Yeah, I was at that game.
I'm refreshing because I had a
just look at him. Just look at him.
Monk wide open.
Monk wide open. This is Jock with the rebound.
You weren't there
You
yet.
have to give me a quick pause. Devin Booker.
At half court.
I was
Back
home watching the game with my
Booker's gonna get a
kids,
pick from
and we were
Jock,
losing our
takes
mind
it.
like
He's gonna get
everybody else.
doubled.
Quite elegant.
Loses the
Good
ball.
save,
Jock bails him
Jock.
out.
Good
Jock tries to pass
save,
it
Jock.
back. Kick ball.
Good stuff.
If Jock had looked at the rim, he had a lane, left-handed dribble right to the basket.
Yeah, Eddie, because Jock's really going to left-hand dribble to the
He was
rim.
doing
Get out of here.
Like very offensive-minded. I would love to see him get back to it because
Bang.
I believe the kid has some very good offense capability.
Take it from Shaq.
Davis is
Look,
second out
another
there.
dribble to the right. Gets double team. Good pass to Jock.
Hey!
Hits the bucket.
I had very little faith in that floater.
That's not
I'm
a
so
guess.
glad it
I
went
mean,
in.
Me
he has
too.
proven
Him
that.
and Busy.
The
Yeah.
Suns could use one of those kind of nights from Jock. Missing the services of DeAndre Ayton.
This is when the Suns have struggled lately. Like, this is a necessary
Fox
stop.
working on
Breaking out
Shammy.
quarters. You're absolutely right.
Fox.
Fox sizing up the
Double
defender.
step back.
With the freaking James Harden step back. No good.
Jack.
Suns will secure it.
Campaign puts up a
Why
play
even
on.
do that, Payne? Why even do that? I guess.
He's
I
not
guess
afraid
I
to win his
respect
shooting
it.
percentage. At least respect it.
Yeah,
least
I do.
respect it.
14-4 run.
All right.
Maybe he thought he could pull that Baron Davis impossible full court.
Impossible Whopper.
Dude, impossible Whopper's that bad.
I heard that it's really bad to be eating those hydrogenated fats, because it's just like veggie oils, right? Like vegetable oils and stuff. Like, I don't know.
Whopper, double Whopper, triple super double Whopper.
Bro, we need to get Burger King as a damn. That would be the best. You singing the BK, have it your way. That's a free one, Burger King.
TJ.
Smoking the lay. I mean, what do you think of the King's Girls?
I'm not watching the King's Girls. I'm watching a Crest commercial.
I just want to go out on a limb and say some are generational. Maybe not generational.
Gary, I'm surprised they only scored 24 with Okogie, defensive player of the year, only playing 5 minutes. I hate this guy so much. Look, let him talk. His team can't even sniff to play in.
And he doesn't even know who Wembanyama is.
He doesn't?
Only after the last couple of days when we've had to explain it who he is.
He doesn't know who Webby is? I'm telling you right now, dude, if the Spurs get Webby,
it's about his health, though. That's the only question is, like, can you be that skinny?
You know who else they were worried about? Joel Embiid, and what did they make that man do?
But Joel Embiid actually had... Joel Embiid was never that skinny. You know? At 7'4".
Code with the $20. This is super chat.
Code!
Says, have you guys followed the draft prospects, and do you think Nick Gurr is a James Jones guy? I hate you so much. And just be glad that I'm the only one who's able to read that.
Oh. Watch there be an actual player named that. That's hilarious. Could be.
I kind of wish Gabe would have read that to make it even more funny.
Oh, that would have been the ultimate trap.
It's not.
They were already trying. They were already trying to get me to say the N-word last stream. I'm like, I'm good.
Dude, one of my favorite TikToks I've seen so far was this kid doing chat roulette, and he's black. I'll have to add to this because it makes it funny. And so he's talking to this girl, and he was like, the girl was like, oh, so what are your pronouns? And he was like, oh, I just like to be called by my name. Just identify. I identify as just Nick. He's like, but I also identify as her. He was like, so, my first pronoun's Nick and my second pronoun's her. He's like, what are your pronouns? She's like, just her, or whatever. He's like, oh, cool. So he's I can do this exercise, or she, her. He goes, I can do this exercise where I like to name my pronouns, 3 times in a row. So you'd be like, so you'd go, I'm she, her, I'm she, her, I'm she, her, and you call me, and she says it, bruh. And the kid, and the last thing you see is him take a picture of it. To have his phone up recording it.
What is this generation going to become? Man. Shamit gets his 3 blocked by Swipa to Fox.
Oh my gosh. I think that was hilarious. Code saw it, so see, there you go.
I was like, I don't know about saying that word, and somebody was like, underdog fantasy. What word, Gabe? CP3 to Jock, gets the foul on Metu.
Fox will pick up the foul.
I hate this so much. I had to Google to make sure that wasn't a real NBA prospect, because that would have been hilarious.
Right? As soon as I heard the Gurr, I was like, get out of here. Ain't nobody with the last name Gurr.
You know what the funny part is?
Get the hell out of here.
Is he a James Jones guy? I mean, obviously.
You know?
He wants to keep gambling like that.
Jack been playing well recently. I wouldn't know. Can't tell.
Shammy kicks it into Ross.
Ross. Ooh, Ross with a nice pass to TJ. What is that, TJ? You're washed up!
Metu gathers.
He did hit a mid-range.
I don't care. Malik Monk, Lyles to your boy. Fox back to Lyles.
Why didn't Fox take that?
I don't know, but
thank God. No, you son of a bitch! Shamit and Jock just banged into each other like bad news bears in the outfield. And it cost us a 3.
You want to know why that happened? You want to know why that happened?
All Suns had a chance to get that.
White supremacy?
Nobody wants to box out in this stupid team.
CP3 pump fakes Fox, gets into the paint for the floater, a flaccid floater. Thank God TJ last leg. Oh!
Ooh, okay, TJ.
Oh! I like that.
Bro, that CP3 floater.
That was sad, bro.
Like, you could put a sound effect behind it, just right here.
I was thinking, wah, wah, wah.
That too. You can do that,
He
bro.
automatically becomes one of the Suns' best offensive rebounders when he's on the floor. That's his MO.
TJ proving Monty wrong. I don't think it's Monty that TJ's proving wrong. It's us.
Yeah, it'd be us.
That's
Monty believes in him way more than we do at this point.
Yeah. Monty been out here, been putting him on the floor, and we're just like, why?
And Damian Lee, who have not played,
Kogi for Shamit. TJ's still getting minutes. I'm impressed.
Malo, I said that. Yeah, I saw like Steve Kerr has a son named Nick. Is that right?
Yes.
Wow.
To develop that rotation, the Suns are going to
And you cannot tell me that Steve didn't do that on purpose.
The other night, I mean, it's kind of viewed as a
I mean,
right, as he looks for that 4.5 men, as he likes to call it, rotation.
CP3 to Jock. Bro, you just missed a big Jock dunk. Wow.
Who gave TG those green shoes, young ho? Wow. I don't know. I don't like him either. Like, why are you wearing green shoes when you play for the Suns?
But yo, Code, once again, man, thank you for the dono. Still sitting up there. Appreciate it, man. Fox! No good. Monk tips the rebound to Metu. Metu slaps it.
Can we please box out?
Really executing well offensively. He piles up the assist.
You like that Jock dunk? Terrence Ross mid-range. Maybach music. Maybach music.
Rose.
I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far.
I'm the biggest boss. Rick Rose.
Man. So how bad are they hoeing us on likes?
We got 78, so we're doing big.
78 ain't bad.
You know what we need for sound?
What?
This sound right here. Hold on.
You want your 30-minute classics?
Right here. What he says right here.
Big meaty man slapping me.
Big meaty man slapping me?
No, big meaty men slapping meat. That was Big E from WWE making fun of, talking about how everybody wants to have these long matches, and he was like, no, give me Bill Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. Big meaty men slapping meat.
Bro, you know what that reminds me of for some reason? Remember when Spice Adams took the slap to the back or to the chest?
To the chest from Titus O'Neil.
Oh,
and he about died.
God.
And you can just
he
tell,
really
like,
thought
when he took it the first time, he thought he was gonna be good, and then he didn't want to take it again. You gonna give the tapes to Vince.
you gonna give the tapes to Vince, like Vince is gonna put him in there.
You never know,
bro. He would be amazing.
If Bad Bunny can wrestle,
bro. I think Spice is just smart enough not to do it because his body, like he don't got to take that kind of abuse.
He knows, yeah.
But he'd be the ultimate entertainer, no question.
Leg drop.
As a full-time social media content creator, my day.
Elbow drop.
Aaron G says, I like this bench unit with CP3. Yeah, they're doing their thing tonight, man. Hey, Busy's looked really good tonight. Already had a couple of busy floaters.
The funniest thing I've seen.
I'm not going to mansplain how to, organize a fridge. You're way too smart and strong for that. So
This guy says we're helping my girl destroy the patriarchy. He made her take the groceries out. Made her rearrange the whole refrigerator.
You can't fucking joke about shit like that.
Oh man!
And that's what he's been
Yes, you
doing.
can. I'll do it. I don't care.
Nope.
If they want to hit that dislike button, hit it.
And now attacking that
I'm back for the best YouTuber. You talking about Gabe?
Talking about Sundo.
Roy, if I hit the bionic elbow on Burner, he would die from just shock and awe that he got my elbows to his face.
The Suns bench coming in and
Monk driving. Blocked by Jock, who was really excited he got a jock block, but they called it a foul.
These two teams, the Kings won it 128-119. It was the Kings bench which destroyed the Suns.
That's a drink right there.
Points.
What was it?
32.
You know, just chai latte, espresso.
58% beyond the arc. So
That's what I like to do. Cinnamon chai latte. Shout out espresso. Blonde. To be specific.
Last foul on Landale. I don't know what they want him to do.
Yeah.
Like, he got to the
I need
spot
that, or I was not gonna be able to
just
stay up through this game. It's a Friday, but your boy had a rough day at work today, so he was tired.
Pretty straight up, and that's
he played it straight up.
Chris Paul bringing it up, guarded by Davion Mitchell.
Monk didn't offensive foul. I'm not saying he did that. I'm saying
Gets it to Jock. Jock, hand off to Ross, down to Jock. Jock. Hey now!
I'm gonna be real with you. Did not think that shit was going.
Hell no!
Did not think that was going.
I didn't know he knew how to shoot off the backboard. Good for
I
you,
knew he knew how to
Jock.
shoot off the backboard. They just normally just stoic like that.
Speaking of stoink, right when you said stoink, TJ, last leg. Uh-oh!
The one thing about TJ, as I said, he runs the
What's
floor.
TJ doing now? What is TJ doing?
He must be showing something in practice, bro. CP3 to Ross.
Is TJ Warren the missing link?
I mean,
Is
CP3
TJ
working on
Warren
Keegan
and-
Murray.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What's it? Oh, good pass. Jock.
Look at this bench
Hey,
unit.
What is going on?
Look at this. Look at them. They're playing like KD's out there with them.
They are mad, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Hey,
Busy
keep playing
coming
like
back in the
this.
game.
Remember what these niggas did to you last time?
Right? Sabone Bone backing down Jock. So just punch him in his fucking face, man.
I would at that point, bro. The back that
Like,
he
what do
did
you,
him
you know what I
times-
mean? What you gonna do, Jock? Foul the shit out of him when he goes up. And then
Jock's
just say,
pissed, too.
oops. Warren, top of the key.
No.
Kicks it
Give
back to
CP3.
CP3.
There you go.
Wants another screen from Jock. Gets it on Monk. Pump fakes. Gets it to Jockey. Jockey. Ay, 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 ay. Wow.
What is going on?
I can't. He smiled. He can't believe that dropped. That's a shooter's freaking touch right there. Where's Justice at when you need him? Oi, oi, oi.
Oh, wow, Malik Monk.
Damn.
Coach Sabonis should be a center right now. I agree.
Timeout Phoenix. Suns in front.
Can you imagine if we had pulled that off last season?
If this continues to keep up and TJ Warren and Terrence Ross and Jock Landale end up being like the three off the bench that are just consistently scoring buckets, I may take back everything I've said about the Suns in the last 2 weeks.
I mean, it's way too early to imagine that
It's way too early. It's way too early. I know. I'm just saying, if it keeps up for the end of the season and all of a sudden in the playoffs they're like the dudes, I'll be gladly take back what I said.
I'd be happy with even just one of them at any given moment doing it. You know, just one of them per game be on. Could one of you guys have the light on? Just one each game, especially in the playoffs. Somebody that we could actually rely on other than the starters. But Jock, man. Jock looking great. And Busy's looked great. Spurs fan Gary says, I can't believe I'm saying this. It looks like Monty made some adjustments. Yeah.
Now, we'll see.
That's one thing I can say about him.
It's one game. We'll see.
His adjustments come late. but he has been known to make an adjustment or two in his day. All right.
DC, $10 super chat. You're cracking me up. How about this bench squad, dude? They're playing good.
Thank you, DC. Appreciate you, man.
I'm real pleased with how they're playing. We'll see if we can keep it up.
About to hit a record of donos today, man. Got like 3 or 4 199s before you even got here. Then you show up, the big money starts flowing in.
I'm telling you, bro. That's what happens, bro. Your boy. And then we need to get some more members.
Could use a couple more members. If you're interested
some more emojis
in becoming a horseman, you know?
Hey Dot says no work tomorrow. Nope, Saturday. I'm off. Your boy only work. Well, so far only works weekdays and gets the weekends off. So far, Jock with 12 points, bro. Feeling himself.
I mean, he's been huge.
He's from Australia, right?
Yeah.
So does he have like a thick Australian accent when he talks?
That's a great word for it. Coach said Sundo has marketability. You're so marketable, though.
I am.
Like, you put you on like a barbecue sauce jar, I'm buying it.
What am I, Shaq?
I don't know. You just look like you understand what makes a good barbecue sauce.
I do. Speaking of good barbecue sauce, rosé. No good on the tree. Speaking of good barbecue sauce, my wife. So we usually get this thing as Malik Monk goes in,
smokes it, Sabonis tipped it out of bounds.
So as we make this thing, it's like roasted sweet potatoes, right? It's phenomenal. Sweet potatoes, barbecue chicken, Spurs fan Gary with the membership.
He's an actual horseman. Now
we'll allow him to be back
day.
on the show. Terrence off the floater.
Go on.
So anyway, so it's barbecue chicken, coleslaw, and roasted sweet potatoes, right? You put it in the bowl. It's phenomenal, dude. But
Keegan Murray slapping a wide open 3.
But so normally she uses Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce for the chicken, right? This time she got this Jim Beam's bourbon barbecue. Changed the whole Rose.
Maybach music. Biggest boss you've seen thus far. We do, Wes. We do. We get one more member, and I think I'll be able to make that rose. That rose
Barnes with rose on him. Kicks the Sabonis. Good pass.
Too big. Too big. Chris Paul bringing it up. Got Davion Mitch guarding.
Maybe notice that Booker has not had to play this entire quarter.
Yeah, I would really like him to get in like now. Rose back to Warren. Warren brick.
Yeah, I know that way you're going in. Come on,
damn.
Stick to the script. Shoot the middies, dog. Monk.
Saboner with the no call. Nice.
Come on, bro.
Busy
Come on,
defense.
Bro. You know better than that, bitch. Come on.
We got Book coming into the game. CP3, just do your thing, baby boy. Do your thing.
Okay, CP3. Damien says,
let's go.
Look. You know that meme that says name one opinion that you have people get you look like this and it's the tangled, everybody's got a sword at your neck? That is definitely one of those takes.
Look at that right there.
That'll
Look at this
get all them
block.
swords at your neck. I know Busy's just Malik didn't
And
know.
then he just fucking backhanded it up in the air for a steal.
Knows he's got the shot, but he just waited for Sabonis to worry about Busy.
Like, just take those shots, Chris Paul. Don't even think about it. Don't pump fake. Don't think. Just shoot.
5 blocks away from moving into the top 100 of the NBA's
Black Suns fan says Suns crackhead. This is the funniest thing ever.
Especially over the last 5 years.
Gabe, it's Black Suns fan. Black.
What's up, man?
I can't even speak, bro. Forgive me.
on that end of the floor.
Either way, welcome.
From Twitter. What up, man?
Be sure to join the Suns for
Suns
Chicago.
crack.
Styles Black says, let me get membership right quick. Hey,
Get the membership.
whenever you're ready.
John Liu in the house. The Suns are cooking now, but keep it up for real. For real, they cooking. All right, Sundo's going to be in his assumed position. That's what we're calling this from now on. Assume the position.
Paul, take a seat. 6 points, 11 assists
A fat
already.
boy. Assume the position.
Devin Booker checking back in.
Styles, boy, with the membership. That's two. That's two memberships. Can we get some more tonight?
Aaron Fox.
Appreciate y'all.
All-star.
Gabe dying. He was choking on whatever he was choking on. Fox hits the layup. Campaign bringing the ball up.
I'm coughing stuff up now. Woo! COVID cough. Book to the rack. Hey, and a goaltend. And a goaltend, and he still hit it. We got another member, Styles Black. Thank you, Styles.
Wow,
Appreciate the hell out of you. Why,
She's
bro?
more popular than Seth Rollins. Relax. Relax, Cody.
14 points for Sabonis. Campaign trying to turn the corner. Touch pass.
Payne to Busy, Busy to Ross. Nice move by Ross. Hey, ya! Hey, ya!
All right, Rose. Does bench
Maybach
come
music.
into play?
Hey, I'm glad we can make a Ross on fire emoji.
So you're absolutely correct. Ross with 9
bonus.
points off the Suns bench.
What a backdoor cut.
Last touch by Phoenix, they say. So 10
We got
shot clock,
171
3:13
watching
here
right now.
on the
Appreciate
clock.
y'all for coming through. Hit that like button if you're just not joining us. We're almost at 100. We got 92.
92, we need 8 more likes. Is there 8 of you out there who haven't hit it yet? Slap it for us. Fox comes off the screen. Stepping back on
Step
Torrey
back.
Craig. Brick.
Good.
Book with
Keep
the
it up,
rebound.
Fox. You're not a shooter.
I mean, kind of is, though. Booker working on Barnes. Drives left. Kicks it out to Payne. Over to an
What
open
a
Craig in the corner.
pass.
Dang, no good. Damn,
Oh, no
how much are they
good.
going to get to
Yep.
grab Biz? Herder.
In and out, thank God.
Woo! And God shined down upon us. All right? He gave us a free one. Payne in the corner. Stepped his little fat rat foot out of bounds. Oh, Master Splinter looking ass. Damn it.
Yes, forehead.
Hands up and ready.
Why Payne always stepping out?
I know, Damien. He's so
Attention, bro.
small.
He never pays attention.
Just give yourself more room.
Pass inside.
At least that's on the ground.
Before the bucket, though, so that stops the clock at 2:20 to go.
Give yourself
Fabian,
more
what's
room.
What up,
good?
Fabian?
You know it's not.
You got 96 likes. Keep hitting them like button because you all, filing her jock back in the game. That was quick.
Good. That's an adjustment.
I think maybe Busy has foul trouble.
I don't think you put
No,
your
he
card
doesn't.
first. Then go for it.
Barnes gets it to Sabonis with the crossover on. Oh!
And Jock got
That
put
was
on a
white
poster.
on white violence.
For real. Jock got put on a poster. Jock to Rose in the corner. Rose for three. Maybach
Let's go! Maybach music. Maybach music.
Herder with the Euro, no good. Campaign bringing the ball up.
Campaign to the rack. Come on! What's he doing? He knows better than that shit.
Such a nice addition.
Herder's the bonus back to Herder. Herder driving. Floater, good.
Herder down at 5th season out of the University of Maryland.
Stupid.
In Atlanta.
Booker bringing it up.
That's good. Bookie.
Euro.
And
one.
Booker. Okay.
Murray's having the time of his life right now. I was kind of shocked that he started.
Damien says, I think Payne's had enough minutes to take him out. The problem is we don't have another PG to put in the game. Saban Lee still in street clothes.
It's a nightmare. He didn't
Book's
see much
doing
in
work
Iowa.
though, bro, and we're actually winning. It's a good feeling.
That's a tornado.
Murray will have to take a
I agree. Suns Valley, bring Shamet in for Payne, please.
Hey, Ray, Kennedy's Suns in this minute 20.
We need to get Monty to just give us his cell phone number so we can text him during the game, and then we can make the decisions. We would run this team straight to a title.
Fan-controlled football league. Fan-controlled Suns.
Right? He needs the help. Yeah, good foul. Good foul, Jock. Good foul. Don't let him go get another free layup. His Slavic-looking ass.
But that's a good foul from Landale right there to drive and the dunk.
Damn, he got dunked on, bro.
Not in the bonus. He had an easy layup if you didn't foul him and exhaust one of your fouls that you have. That's fine.
Herder alone. Why is Herder alone? He's literally white, and you leave him alone from 3.
Literally what?
He has red hair, and you think you can leave him alone from 3. Torrey Craig clearly does not have red hair. As he bricks the corner 3. Open. Fox for 3. Book with the rebound.
Man, this man
Now,
here.
they want to dig into this lead for halftime.
Booker screen from Jock. Kicks it to Jock. Jock. I like this Jock.
Okay, Jock.
I like
Okay,
this
Jock.
Jock. This is the Jock that Spurs fan Gary sold us. All right? Let's go.
Gary sold us, right.
Suns are going to get a possession here as well.
Hey, we need 2 more likes until we get 100. We got 20
Come on, y'all. Hit that like button.
2 more.
Herder to the rack.
Wow.
This is like a shoot around for him in the beginning of the game. Booker bringing it up. He's got Edwards guarding. Kicks it to Payne. Payne, don't do it. Craig with the rebound. Craig with the...
Oh, good try, Craig.
It was a good attempt.
I appreciate the effort.
Yeah.
He looks winded.
Oh, boy. All right.
He
Well,
let Payne
welcome
shoot
in.
that. No one let Payne shoot that.
Welcome into Suns Valley halftime show brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. I know you think that your state doesn't allow, parlays and fantasy basketball, but Underdog's got you. I guarantee you, unless you live in Missouri or Oregon, you can play. Sign up using Suns Valley. They'll match you. Put in $10. They'll give you $10. Put in $100. They'll give you $100. It's a fun time. It is a fun time. Helps support the channel as well. But, helps you make that guap. Am I allowed to say guap?
Not wop, guap.
Not wop. It's not going to help you get any wop.
Apparently
Maybe guap can translate to wop.
Buddy, what if I told you that Jocelyn Dale is 7 of 8?
7 of 8, you say?
What if I told you Jocelyn Dale has the most shot attempts on this team?
Wow. What's busy?
Yeah, I don't know. Busy's got 3 of 4.
Oh man, you check this out. I don't know if it's working yet because I didn't tie anything to it, but I made a post game format for the screen. All right, so let's see if this. Oh, it's working! It's working! And this way, I can pull up the box score. Look at that.
Like it.
How do you like that?
Sorry, I'm distracted by all these aloha dancers.
I actually did something. All right. So, yeah, here's the stats right on screen for you. Nice and easy. Craig, 1 for 5. Yikes. I don't know what happened to Craig, man. I don't know who stole his talent, but his offense is just
Told you it's
trash.
second half Torrey Craig, bro. Literally second season half. You know what I mean? Second half of the season, Torrey Craig is just not good.
Hey, appreciate you, Films. Thank you, man. We're here every game too, man. So, and the chat's usually popping.
I am time. Daniel with the $2 dono. It says halftime dono. Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you, Daniel.
Yes, sir.
Thank
bro,
you.
Yeah, so like Jock Landale, 7 of 8. That's just crazy. Booker, 5 of 7. We're shooting 57% from field goal percentage period. They're shooting 52. So it's not like we're just completely out shooting them. We're shooting 14% from 3-point range while they're at 28. If we could just hit more threes, which brings me to my point. I'm going to say this again. We are not a 3-point shooting team. No matter how much Monty wants to believe it, we are not a 3-point shooting team.
No, we aren't.
So I love how, like, right now we are attacking the basket, and we are attacking the basket and getting inside shots. And guess what? It's working for us. Jock Landale, 7 of 8. But, man, 14% from 3-point. If we could just actually, hit our threes, we would be up by a lot more. But, like, here's the thing. Like, I don't know why Monty keeps pretending like we're a 3-point shooting team. We're not. We're just not. Like, and that's what I said on Twitter when I went on that long Twitter rant after I woke up 4 a.m. to the LA Lakers loss. I was just like, the jury's out on the Suns, bro. Like, they're going to settle for threes, and everybody's just going to keep attacking the basket and getting these foul shots, and they're going to win by shooting free throws on us every time because we refuse to attack the basket. What happens this game? We actually get the ball inside and attack the basket. We shoot free throws. You know what else happens? We get better shots. Jock Landale's looking like an all-star right now.
Wow.
I'm just saying, like,
for a half, he played a half worth of,
We have 10 free throws. They have 4. Just throwing that out
there. Romp. The Suns have no chance. Gabe.
EC says Shamit and Ross should be only. Yes, like for real. Like, you need to limit 3-point shooting to Shamit, Ross, and Booker. Don't let Okogie shoot no more. Don't let Jock shoot no more. Don't let Craig shoot no more. Definitely don't let Campaign shoot no more.
Spurs fan Gary said, imagine using your max player the way they're using Jock. Sometimes they do. Bro, he's got a point. It makes no sense. Like, why is this the game that Jock goes off? I'll tell you why. Because Monty's ego has finally taken enough of a beating that he's willing to do things the way they need to be done. This is the way they need to be done. He doesn't want it. He wants to do it his way. The guard's doing everything.
Just imagine if Aiden played physical. I don't see Jock playing very physical out there. I see Jock getting pushed around.
Yeah.
I see Jock getting pushed around a bit too.
Yeah. Dre got so Campaign's gonna shoot. He's our Westbrook.
Bro, I promise you, like, this man Gabe tried to convince me. Kevin Roberts is Kings fan here. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome in, Kevin.
Appreciate you, man.
We hope you guys don't light the beam.
This is a Suns podcast, but we do actually like the Kings, just not when we play them. just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah,
we do like the Sacramento Kings a lot. We just don't like it when we play them because, like, you guys are
code
really good team.
100% code. Ayton does not do a good job of accepting entry passes. His hands are too slippery and small. And
small hands. Small hands.
And he doesn't have like a physical presence getting set in the paint for So yeah, I'm not saying he does. The baller Rico says Luka owns us. Gabe, admit it. Absolutely, and that's why I couldn't be happier that they're failing right now, and it has, we don't have to do anything.
Young Ho, $5 super chat. Enjoying the show as usual, my guys. Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you.
That's love. That's love, bro. Mavericks lost to the Hornets at home. I mean, we barely beat them, so sounds like someone else agrees that Suns shouldn't have max DA. I mean, I know why still think
we have to.
I still think he's going to get traded eventually. I thought he was going to get traded in January for KD, but that didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought that's who was going to go in the KD trade. It just made sense. But apparently they wanted Mikal, and Mikal's dropping 30 plus a game and making me sad.
Baby Mala says Luka is out of the play-in. So, but are the Mavs like they're not eliminated, right? That can't be right. They're just down
outside
bad
looking
now,
in,
right? Yeah. They still have time. Black Suns fan says, is Chris Paul gone after this year? What do you think, man?
No.
You think he's coming back?
No. That nigga signed a 4-year contract. That man's still gonna be here as long as they allow him to be here. And Monty's gonna allow him to be here because he just loves him that much. You know what I'm saying?
I would love it if we could move off of that sooner rather than later.
Chris Paul's not going to give up that contract, and I promise you, Monty and James Jones love him so much they're not about to send him packing.
Dude,
promise you, they will let him die on that contract. Are they showing the Devin Booker 70-point game against the Boston Celtics right now? Oh, it was this day in history. Okay, that makes sense. So this day in history was the Booker, what? How many points was it? 80 something?
70 at age 20. And they were the number 2 defense in the league or the number 1 defense in the league. So it wasn't like he did this against some team that was...
Look at him. He looks so young.
He looks like a baby. Wow.
Yeah, I'm watching these highlights right now because I forgot about this. This was the year you convinced me to be a Suns fan.
Yep. Allen Big Sauce Williams.
Look at this. Derrick Jones Jr. on the court. Jared Dudley.
Jared Dudley.
Oh, look at this team, bro.
Basically, like damn near the same jerseys almost.
This team was so bad.
Yeah, I was not a fan of these jerseys.
Like, who's that dude in the corner? Who was that in the corner thinking you're going to get the rock and this dude's dropping all these points? Get out of here. You're definitely not getting the rock.
Man, we had Leandro Barbosa. That's wild.
Patrick. Tyler Ulis. Tyler Ulis is on the floor in these highlights, bro. A midget. Look how short he is.
Bender on the bench. What if he would have dunked that on Zeller? Crazy that 2 players have scored 70 plus this season, dude. Freaking wild. What up, Bren Barbs?
I don't know why you're spamming Russell's is a brick, but
we get it. All right, he's a brick. No one's arguing.
Is he talking about Westbrook?
Probably.
I don't know.
What other are we talking about? Russell Wilson? Jeez. 3 minutes, 49 seconds left until the next quarter starts. Any other stats stick out to you, bro? Except for we didn't really talk about the defense. I'm really, really happy.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not happy with this defense.
They're trying.
I know, but my point is, like, there's been too many times where Sabonis has been wide open because you're switching. Like, quit switching. Just please quit switching. Like, it's not hard. That's coward defense. That's like almost as bad as playing zone defense. To me, anyway. Quit switching.
J Money says the next emoji should be Sundo in the "Where in the World is Carmen San Diego" hat. I'm gonna do that, but since we already have a "Where's Sundo," like "Where's Waldo," I figure we gotta spread them out to other things. But more Sundo, the better. That's
speaking of switching. It's like, back in the day when I was in high school, back in the day, which is a whole 20 years ago, which is wild.
It sounds. I want someone locked in jail for saying that you were in high school 20 years ago. I hate that sentence you just said. I hate it. I feel like my life is being
freshman
robbed.
20 years ago, bro. A whole freshman 20 years ago. No, I was in 8th grade 20 years ago. Not a freshman. But regardless, so next year would have been it. So we used to, playing basketball. I remember our coach would always tell us, do not switch. Do not switch, right? Do not switch. Never. And freaking. So the star player on our squad, bro.
Nowadays, it's like, the move.
So the dude on our team, like the best player on our team, which I don't know if he was the best. He was one of the best. One time we were on the court, we're doing some stuff, we're playing defense. They set a pick on him. He's like, switches me on the big man, and I get murdered.
Wait, tell everybody how tall you are.
I am 5'6", and this is like freshman year, so I'm probably still like 5'3", like 5'2". I'm a small dude, right? Coach always told us never switch. Like seriously, he was like never switch. The dude that had me switch was like almost 6 foot tall, because we're freshmen. So he's probably just about getting there. Switch. We're not supposed to switch. My dumb ass listens. Get bodied, and I get chewed out by my coach. Fulton, I told you not to switch. Blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, fucking Tyler told me to switch. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, man, never forgive that. And ever since then, I hate switching. I can't stand switching. That's the moral of the story.
Even if it works, even if it gives you a strategic
even
advantage.
If it works, to this day, I hate switching. It is a coward's way out.
Dude, of course he was Damien. He was emo.
J Money says, what? No way. I thought Sundo was 6'4", 250. No, that's my dad.
Damn. Sundo in high school. Tonight will be the night that I fall for you.
Stop. I hated Secondhand Serenade, so take that shit somewhere
again. Chalk on the bench. I say start him.
For real.
Appreciate you, D-Lars.
Jay May says, my son's high school coach gets so pissed for my son. So I'm telling you, bro, it's the coward's way out, bro.
Justice said, so you snitched about the switch.
Yeah, what was I supposed to do, bro? First of all, I'm second string, just already starting to get some shine at this point, right? So, like, I'm not trying to get yelled at.
Herder just drilled a hella defended three. Wow, go on.
I'm not trying to get benched. I'm just not starting to get playing time, right? Like, we're rolling along, Sundo went from being on the bench, not getting any time. Now he's starting to get time because he's starting to learn how to do things correctly.
Oh, CP3 hits a three-pointer.
And then dude hits me with a switch because he took the coward's way out. And I'm stuck with the big man getting bodied. All right, I don't like this is over. Herder another three. This time no good. Busy tries to get the rebound. I'm gonna say that Sabonis knocked that out of his hand.
Take a look at Herder's shot. I will admit it.
Let's see. 1, 2. That's a travel. Herder absolutely traveled.
He gathered, bro. He gathered. Harrison Barnes, that guy that was really good for the Warriors for a minute, and everybody thought he was going to be really good for the Kings, and ended up just being mediocre as Fox hits a fadeaway in the paint.
That's tough.
Sundo would have made it to the NBA if it wasn't for his coach. No, I would have made it to the NBA if it wasn't for my dad giving me the recessive gene. How do you be 6'4" and you don't give your oldest son the dominant gene? You give him the recessive short ass gene. Makes no sense. Okogie, corner three. Nope, pump fakes. Takes the shot.
That should be offensive foul on Okogie. I hate to say it.
So again, that is going to be
Damien says, it's okay, Cindy. You stop trying to go. Stop it. That's what my mom said too. Let me down.
Kobe's rhythm there.
Biombo.
Very good at making that shot.
Book.
Finished high school 20 years ago. Still thinks he has time
Look
to
to
grow.
CP3 takes a 3.
That looked good when he let
Look
go.
at Biombo
but
with
yeah.
the good rebound.
Biombo traveled
Gets the ball
and then threw it away.
Herder drives. Herder gets blocked by Okogie. CP3 with the rebound back to Okogie.
Craig with the block.
Booker stutter. Booker gets fouled on the
Good
drive.
stuff. Book taking it to the rack. Getting a foul.
Get a foul and you shoot a free throw. Imagine that.
Sundo's wishes. Gary's wishes.
And Sundo's. Gary and Sundo. Because you know what? Great minds think alike. See, there's a reason why I don't like Gary being on the show when I'm absent, because he's just gonna take all of my ideas and steal my position on the show. So that's why it's like, why is he on the show?
Book hits the first free throw. Wonder how many he has.
Of late over the last 7 games.
Dude, this would be an incredible win.
Attempts from the stripe. That averages out to about
All right, well, let's relax, because just in case we get that stupid lineup from hell from Rice on that money on the court. So let's just pump the brakes.
Sports Gerald Bourget, who broke down some of the numbers for the Suns.
Fox driving.
Oh, what a cross!
Foul by Biombo. Nope.
The Suns defender.
Gary says Sundo called on. Damn right. We out here exposing people, Gary. That's all we do.
Josh Okogie, that'll put Fox at the line.
That should have been on the ground. Okay.
Choose from one camp in the Southeast Valley at Williamsfield High School and 2 sessions in the Northwest
Fox,
Valley.
first free throw is good.
Or to sign up for camp, log on to
See the thing that I posted
JRSuns.com.
earlier today about my mom. Said I hope my mom would get my Easter basket ready.
14 points for Fox. He was 1 of 6 from beyond the arc.
Sundo would have been the next Tyson Chandler. Let's not go that far.
Would have been the next Muggsy Bogues.
I would say I would have been the next Michael Beasley. Booker fadeaway. No
If
good.
that went in, though. If
Okogie,
that went in, good
Okogie
stuff.
with the rebound. CP3.
Careful, C.
CP3.
Careful, C. Careful,
CP3.
C. You're an old man, CP3. Be careful.
This man, Diego Perez, sends me the $1 cash app. Says, what up, big dough, looking swole over there. If you too also want to be a part of the Sundo Cash App crew.
The Cash App. Yeah, tell him your Cash App. CP3. Oh, slapped away by Fox. I'm glad he touched it. Pause.
In any of his career games.
Roy, yeah, he played high school basketball. Or we were talking about high school, right?
Yes, I didn't play college
Okay.
ball. What do you
And
think?
I thought you were talking
college?
about. So I was thinking about like junior high. That wasn't a junior high.
No,
story.
freshman. It was high school, but freshman. So
Okay.
freshman basketball. Because Gabe, you went to school where I think it was big enough where you didn't have just JV and varsity.
Yeah,
You actually had like freshman ball too.
Yep, and sophomore.
No, we just had freshman and junior varsity, not sophomore
okay.
ball. Torrey Craig misses the play, but that was freshman year.
Here he comes, barreling down the lane.
I don't know why he passed out of that.
Fox.
Ooh, Biombo with the block. Booker by himself,
1v4
taking
with
up on
Book.
4.
Nice Euro. Oh,
he won the foul. He won the foul.
Just get back and get a stop for the love of God. Booker comes in and gets an angry makeup foul. An angry makeup foul. This isn't the time for that, Book.
Booker gets checked up. Did you see that Monty got freaking fined for complaining?
Yes.
Soft ass NBA.
Damian Sundo was the #1 player in his class. And he played, his play style is exactly like Julian Newman. He was a short Julian Newman style point guard.
I think he was looking for contact more than really getting contact.
20K is outrageous, speaking the truth. I know the NBA doesn't. They want third. Never mind.
Don't like getting shown up.
But let Luka say something. They'll never find Luka.
This is a crowd base that could get whipped into a frenzy.
I'm about to say that nigga got fouled twice.
Oh, but that's not attack. That's not attack. He just did a whole ass Irish river dance jig right in front of you, and he gets away with it.
Now, baby Mal, that is correct. I would have had a way better career than Anthony Bennett.
That's a good sell by CP3.
That was a sell.
Damn, Kevin's got 2K on Sacramento. Big
How's he not having a talk? He's
baller.
been running his mouth this whole time.
Booker getting angry. Kicks it to Okogie.
Don't you do it.
Okogie to the right. Kogi to Busy. Busy gets fouled.
This game's starting to get a little chippy.
Way to be physical.
This game is
And
starting
we're only
to
up
get a little
6, bro. This is not. We are not safe.
This man Code is like the new Iverson. Maybe Code is Iverson. What do you think about that?
Maybe.
Because Iverson has gone missing. You know what I'm saying? Like, Iverson hasn't been back in a minute. I haven't seen Iverson in a long time. Code all of a sudden shows up. I feel like Code is Iverson.
Busy cannot shoot free throws,
He really
man.
cannot. He can't shoot, period.
You got to get it above that rim. Give it a chance.
Come on, bro. Come on, Biz. Hey, Craig with the rebound, put back, baby. And one?
No, loose ball foul.
No call.
They called a
Call
foul
against the
Craig.
Suns. Okay. Okay.
Yo, it's getting chippy. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's be chippy tonight.
Harrison Barnes is
What the fuck did Craig do wrong?
Torrey is as
Wow,
perplexed
bro.
as anyone, and understandably so.
Roy said, put Iverson on the milk
Be
carton.
upset. Let Monty be upset. But they got to stay balanced. I mean,
As soon as we lose the lead, he'll be here. It's like summoning Dracula. Wow.
Ooh, what a
That's
move.
too easy.
Okay, we got to call a timeout, Monty.
Thank you, Sundo. This would be a great time for a timeout. Crowd going berserk. CP3 throws it away right on cue. And a transition foul. Monty holding his timeouts like Bilbo Baggins with the ring, saying, in fact, why shouldn't I keep it?
Another tech on CP3. Here we go.
Like the beam. Like the beam.
And Monty, you know what you could have done? You could have called timeout.
Hey, Monty, I got a question. How come Sundo, who's 30 years your junior, never coached a day in his life, how come he knows what to do and you don't? Barnes hits.
He gets 2 shots?
Diego said Sundo's the reason Jordan's high school coach cut him.
Facts.
I say that facetiously.
It should have been you soaring through the air with your tongue out, bro. It should have been
Refresh
you.
the Gamecast.
No reason for it.
Oh, finally updated.
So an 11-2 score.
Yeah, I think we're just on pace with it for once. Sabonis
Certainly amp this crowd up.
working on Biz. Gets it to Herter. Herter,
Wow.
a hard screen sends Booker out of bounds. A wide
Kobe
open
with a
three,
good
no
rebound.
good.
All right, get Rose in the game.
CP3,
Get Rose and Jock in the game.
thank you.
They
They were
really pissing
cooking. And CP3 draws a foul on Herter. Sundo, we got 194 watching. Is there anything you'd like them to do? Is there anything
hit
you
that like
I mean,
button,
please.
As this game is getting chippy, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
Absolutely. It's nice to see the Suns play like they have a spine. What do we got for likes?
You got 118.
Not bad. gotta be at 150 by the end of the third, though. I don't know if this channel can handle not being there.
I don't know, man. CP3 free throw good. Shaman's in the game for Biombo. That's weird. Here comes Jock, too.
They probably just... And Okogie. Okogie came out.
Okay. Is there a bigger flopper in history than CP3?
Shut
Dennis Rodman.
Because when you immediately start to call text, you ramp up the crowd, you get the emotions of the players.
Burner in the house.
Isaiah Thomas.
And really is.
He's edging you, Burner.
Kind of expect, right, for at least to be given a warning.
Sabonis. Backdoor to Herder. I mean, Herder with the full arm extension shove of Chris Paul. No big
Aiden
deal.
Gets traded, I've been the first person saying that he needs to get traded if we're not going to use him. He definitely needs to be traded, in my opinion. IMO. If you think Jock and Busy is the way to go, trade him for some wings that can score.
Jock and Busy ain't the way to go.
I'm just saying if that's what you think. Like, if that's what Monty wants and that's what James Jones thinks, then you need to go ahead and trade him.
Not all personal injury.
It's about to be a 2-point game, bro.
Results matter. Call us now for a free consultation.
Don't worry, they had to get chippy to get it close again, you know what I'm saying?
Herder gets the pair.
Herder hits the free throw.
After he'd been sidelined for the last couple of games with
74-73. Chris Paul guarded by Barnes.
To recreate your profile pic.
Screen from Jock.
No, baby, no. Oh, never. CB3 pump fake to Book.
Do something, Book. Hey, there's no way that's a charge, ref.
That's a flop.
Yeah, Malloy's calling fouls from all sides of the court. He's like the Steph Curry of officials right now. I mean, that was not his call. It was an official over there.
The flop. That's definitely a flop.
And Ed Malloy is just, I'm telling you, he's like, let's put a Steph Curry name on the back of his jersey.
Up, Gary.
I know Gary's now trolling, and now that he's got membership, I can't block his ass.
Oh my God. I'm shocked. I'm really shocked Monty's going to check this one this early in the game. Not being he usually saves it for the fourth quarter.
The Kings called the timeout.
Okay, I figured they were looking at it.
No, the Kings called the timeout.
That's frustrating right there. For anybody that didn't see it, Book's at the elbow. He's got Lil Davion Mitchell guarding him. He gives him a simple bump towards the rim, posting him up at the elbow. And he didn't do any forearm extension at all. There was no extension. There was no chicken wing extension. It was just a simple bump. You know? Let's just say if it was Giannis, that wouldn't have been the call. Not even close.
I don't know what you're talking about, Brendan Barbs. Fix what comments. You got timed out because you kept spamming the same thing over and over again. Now, I'm not going to be mean because I went to your channel. We're going to be nice.
Gary,
But I can see your comments.
He bumped him, Gary, untimed. But he didn't extend his arm at all. He didn't extend his arm at all. You guys are the ones, Gary, that keep telling us that the Suns have to get physical and play more physical, and, you know, that's what he's doing. That shit is not a foul. Lemonda said Suns keep letting other teams come back. Well, we just don't have. I mean, it's shocking we were up by what we were, to be honest.
You're up by 12 because our bench is playing one, and like ironically, we have not seen any of those players.
Yep. What was the point of starting Busy over Jock after Jock came in and went 7 for 8?
Right now,
Black Suns fans upset at Gary.
you to join First Bank at the Suns April 4th for Arizona Gives Day. It's a one-day
Yes, you
online
do,
fundraiser
Gary.
Gary,
They both have the
yeah.
right to be where they were. That's crazy, dude. What a terrible call.
Something that matters.
I think they're barely a flop. Yeah, it was definitely a flop, bro. That was definitely a flop. Whatever. Herder, Sabonis. Gosh, it's a bluff.
Jock had his back to Sabonis.
Herder's killing them right now. I mean, they gotta do
76 all,
something. Stop that
folks.
simple play.
Right where the Suns didn't want to be. Oh, pass off of
Kickball.
Sabonis' foot.
Eli says he had a 500 milligram cookie dough brownie. So there you go, Gabe.
Damn.
Get with your boy Eli. What was Jock doing? He was turned around because it was a pick and roll, and he just got caught. Shamit. By the way, we got 201 people watching. Thank you so much. Hit that like button. Shamit. Euro gets blocked.
How do you get blocked? How do you get blocked by Kevin Herter and then let Kevin Herter slap a fucking transition 3 in your face?
First time since they led 20-18.
Light the beam. Booker gets a foul now here from Davion Mitchell. I'm sure Gary thinks that was all on Booker.
I mean, it kind of was. But we'll take the foul, whatever.
Exchange with some fans.
Warren said.
TJ Warren coming in the game. Maybe we can get some magic from him.
Warren 602 said, "Well, it was nice to tune in for 3 seconds and be winning."
Now, first
Yeah.
in the month of March, he was at 20 points per game, 57% from the field, 59% from beyond the arc. And Herder sidelined
Booker at the
last couple of
line.
games.
Oh, bricks the free throw. That one hoits. That one hoits.
Second quarter on.
I thought the Suns' emotion was very balanced. I thought in the first half it was cool, calm, collected, and a lot of things were happening. They had to know the Kings were going to come out aggressive and try to push
Booker
the
shoots and
They
hits.
let that get to them. Now, good for them. They had 11-point cushion.
Yeah, we definitely need to see Ross, bro.
So, you gotta balance it
Suns
out.
through. It's not over yet, but man, they are looking not good. This third quarter has been bad for them.
The offense kicks it across to Murray.
Murray hits the
Oh
three.
my God, call a timeout, Monty. He has 6 out of 7 timeouts and he isn't calling one. CP3 for 3, Brick, Herder with the rebound.
Herder eyes up the floor, directing traffic. Now, you've got to honor Murray even from out there. He's got the
Like, this is 100% the script.
and stroke to shoot it. Barnes with the leaner.
This is 100% the script. He won't call a timeout.
How come a bozo like me knows to call a
will
timeout
not
2
call a
plays
timeout.
ago
He will
and
not call a
Monty
timeout.
doesn't? Monty,
He
coach
will
of the
not
year,
call a timeout,
doesn't.
bro. He will not call a timeout.
The corner.
Booker fadeaway, Brick.
The Suns were doing a great job on the offensive glass in the first half. Right now, no second shot opportunities. Sabonis drops it
Herder.
into the space.
Slaps a 3.
Now he calls a timeout.
And now he calls it. We go. Oh my God! I think I might be done with Monty. I think that might have broken my spirit with Monty being the coach. Watching that was as painful as anything I've ever
Somebody
gone
tell
through.
me what the run is.
As a
Somebody tell me what
coach.
the run was. Damien says 24-3 run. Bro, you can't. This is literally what happened the last time. Coach says whatever can go wrong will go wrong. Hey, Code, I agree with you, except for the fact that you can call a timeout and stop it. Like, you can call a timeout and stop these things. Like, make some adjustments. Adjust your defense. This is what they're doing. Can I make an adjustment? No, let them play. Oh, figure it out. What's there to figure out? Clearly, they don't like. Oh my gosh. This is exactly what happened in the game whenever, not the Lakers game, but the game for the Lakers. When we were up and the same thing happened. This is the exact same script. It's wild. Code, a timeout isn't going to make Booker and CP3 play better. It might.
It stops what's going on, which
it
is
might. Just like that at halftime, the Kings made adjustments, right? So then you call a timeout and say, "Hey, this is what they're doing. Let's adjust to that." Like coaching, like absolutely matters in these situations.
Thank you, Roy. God dang.
He says, "Please." I mean, he's a kid.
I know.
He's a kid. I want his profile.
I know. Burner said 6 out of 7 timeouts. That's all I got to say. Monty Williams, maybe.
Maybe, he says.
He had 6 out of 7, and it was clearly going downhill. And he just, no, I'm going to wait. I like round, juicy numbers like 10. Let's get down 10, and then I'll call a timeout.
Right.
Then we'll try to dig ourselves out of a hole.
I'm going to be honest, Coach, that you take CP3 and Book out. I don't think you in that you do now. He did now, but in that run, no. I mean, maybe CP3, but I don't think you take Book out. No, Book's still in the game. Never mind.
Down. They probably got a tongue lashing at halftime. They're going to be more focused.
D West says Book's not getting anyone involved. Yeah. No, I mean,
and he has taken it to an insane level. Yeah. I mean,
the offense is just really stagnant, period.
It really is. Campaigns in the game with Shamet and Booker. Let's see how well this goes. And TJ Warren.
And look at that. 2 of 9.
Interesting lineup. Jock hands it off the Book. Book kicks to Warren. Warren floater.
Good TJ Warren. I like that. Be calm, see clearly with the $2 dono. Said, nah, it's done with Monty. Thank you for the dono, bro.
Herder gets a pick from Sabonis. He drives, kicks to the corner. Mitchell hits a floater.
Mitchell able to get into the teeth of the Suns defense.
Suns are going to have to dig deep.
Oh, yeah, dig deep as they turn the ball over to Barnes and let him hit a dunk.
Light the beam.
I mean, your answer is to put Campaign in and let him handle the rock. It's hilarious to me. Jock sets a pick. He has it. Hands off the Book. Book. Gonna get doubled. Kicks to Jock. Good pass. Jock misses the layup. Jock, another
good
one.
Pump, Jock.
And one.
Good pump, Jock. Good pump, Jock. Jock.
And one.
Having his best game as a Phoenix Sun by far, bro. By far.
Burner, what's good? $16 points for Jock. Hits the free throw, converts the N1.
Wow. Where will we be without Jock?
I just feel like okay, Ross is in the game now, finally. He finally put Ross in the game.
No,
perfect.
Why is Herder open? Why is Boner open?
Well, at least he missed. He hasn't shot very many threes.
Wide open
Rose with the
Boner.
rock. Rose gets a pick. Rose for 3. In and out. Jock with the hustle rebound. Jock puts the ball. Oh, in and out. Gets hit in the face, he says.
Jock may have lost the contact.
Jock loses the contact.
Fuck,
has to immediately leave. And Sabonis gets fouled, so now he shoots free throws.
Great rebound there. So if he got popped in the eye.
Hove, he had some really good games in the beginning of the season. And we have TJ Warren in the center.
Jock absolutely got fouled, Gary.
Kings have not missed a free throw yet tonight.
Styles might have the worst coach in the entire NBA. The
Brick for Boner. Ball don't
situational
lie.
Coach, yes.
Ball don't lie, Boner brick. Lester, not yet. I haven't heard anything from the Suns.
I'm gonna be real, hey, I don't. Minus a few players here and there, I feel like this roster is actually pretty decently deep. I just think it's bad coaching.
I don't miss my free throw.
I think I've started to come to that conclusion.
Thank you for the free
It is pretty bad coaching, man.
You're a nice guy.
1 and 2 for Sabonis.
Boner gets 1 of 2. They're up 10 again. Rose
If this group can get this thing down to a 6-point deficit.
kicks it to Busy. Don't do it, Busy. Gets it back to Payne. Payne to the rack. Payne whips it to Warren. Warren.
Come on, TJ.
Warren.
Okay, TJ.
Let's go, man.
He's got 13. Sabonis on the roll.
Oh my gosh, this nigga Sabonis
And a
just keeps
collision
getting
down the
fouls.
lane is Jock.
Can't stop
Now
him, man. He's got a great
basket, and we kind of stopped. We can't blame James Jones, who's under the umbrella of Sarver. I never said that. I also said that this team is actually deep, so I've given him credit. I do think this team actually has talent. I just think it's, once again, I think the coaching just. I think that one NBA final season was all on the fact that a lot of circumstances happened. I think we have to start agreeing that a lot of dudes were hurt that playoffs, and CBT was actually playing well that playoffs, and so was Aiden. He was super efficient that playoffs.
Jock back in the game.
Jock back in the game. I think all the stars aligned for the NBA finals. Like, dudes were playing well. Campaign was looking like good. He fooled us those entire playoffs.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Damn it. At least it's down to 9. Campaign bringing it up.
If we can get this within 5, we'll be fine.
I'd be so happy. I'd be so happy. Campaign to the rack. Out to Rose. Lemon pepper my wings.
Rose.
Let's go. Let's go.
Maybach music. Maybach music.
15 for Terrence Ross. The Suns bench coming through 45 points.
Thank you. Saboner cannot be stopped. He's a raging boner right now. Campaign to the rack. Campaign kicks it back to Rose. Rose pump fake. Rose snatch back. Rose pull up mid range. Rose brick.
We can't waste a good men's game. I agree. Herder for 3.
Light the beams.
Damian, I don't know, man. Ross got to be. I mean, at this point, let Ross do something. He's the only one wanting to score buckets. Jock kind of traveled there.
Traveled. Chamois 3. Chamois 3. Let's go. 8-point lead. Come on.
He's got too much.
Stop letting Herder shoot and double Sabonis. Never mind. He's getting that free flow.
Never mind. Let Saboner take whatever he wants.
We have 48 points off the bench, bro. That is a wild stat.
Campaign driving.
Campaign,
losing his drib.
Campaign,
Floater, brick, not even close. Tap back by Jock, but Herder rebounds.
Put your hand on the ball, bro.
On a crossover. 14 of the
Herder. Wow, this nigga Herder just did a reverse under the basket.
Just making it look effortless now.
Landell. It's a pick for Campaign. Campaign to Shamit.
Slips a pass out now to Shamit. Landry on the drive.
Okay, Shamit. I like it.
And the Suns back to getting anything they want.
I like it, Shamit, with the drive.
Have ran out of little energy on the defensive end.
Now, can we please just have some good defense? Jock is dead tired. Thank you, Monk, for missing
Thank
that.
you, God. Because that was open.
Hey. 2 for 1, 2 for 1, 2 for 1. Campaign,
Why,
2 for 1.
Cam?
Air ball. Not you. He gets fouled? He fouls. He fouls.
Malloy is just looking for a response.
And see, the thing is, I don't like what Ed Malloy's doing. After he made the call, Campaign, I don't know what Campaign did. He tried to step over him.
What?
Ed Malloy is staring at
How's that a foul in Campaign?
in hopes that he does something. He's out of line, man.
How's that a foul in Campaign?
Was trying to prevent Mitchell from falling on top of him.
The way he stared at Campaign after that, like, let the man have some emotion, Ed Malloy. I'm telling you, he's normally a good
Light the beam.
He's on one tonight.
So that whole
Here's Mitchell way outside.
Herder. I don't understand what happened. So Campaign gets walked over.
Herder looking like Steph Curry, the white redheaded Steph Curry. Step back, deep three.
Yeah, that was a
brick. Saboner with the rebound. Saboner with
Jock
the
with the
putback.
block.
But Josh unable to corral it.
And it rolled off the back. I thought of Sabonis.
Gonna give the ball back to them.
You know, notice Ed Malloy. Now he was all the way on the other side.
Dude, Eddie
How did
Johnson's
he
going in
know
on
that
Ed
the
Malloy
ball
right
did
now,
not
dude. It's
roll off
hilarious.
of Sabonis's back?
That's awful,
It's
Kobe.
definitely out on Jock. Or Kogi.
But that's not his call. The call was by Sean Corbin, who saw it.
45 points in the third quarter.
All right,
Only
Ed,
you called
I know
one timeout.
Steph Curry of officials tonight.
Inbound Sabonis.
Oh, Kogi with another block.
I fucking love Okogie, bro, but Gary doesn't think he's a good defender at all.
J.O. with the block.
Bro, Kogi just blocked that man Sabonis.
He just
like,
saved 4 points off the board.
101-93 as we head into fourth. You're watching Phoenix Suns basketball
That was
on Valley Sports, Arizona.
Hey, that was nice. I can't lie about that one. That was crazy.
Perfect time for the Okogie emoji.
First for Ingrid says, why is Scott Foster wearing an Ed Malone?
Let's forget it.
He's on the take. He's the newest ref on the take. But either way, neither Sundo or I actually think that this is the ref's fault. This is a Monty Express. You know. But it doesn't help when the refs are doing all this.
Nah, bro, you can't have a quarter like you just had. You got outscored 45 to 26?
That's embarrassing, bro. That's a complete letdown of the defense that you were. They have 101 points at the end of the third. Can we just that's enough right there to let you know how little Monty had an effect on them during halftime. That's how not prepared Monty had this team.
Okay, but that's my point though, right? So, okay. Let's just say you're a coach, Gabe. You go in halftime. Good job, fellas, man. You guys are up by how many points were up by? 10, 9?
10, something like that.
Yeah. Good job. You guys are up by 10 points. We're playing great. Good job, bench. You're really doing a good job. Give everybody their flowers, whatever, at halftime. So then what do you do?
Then I tell him,
so what do you
don't
do?
for 1 second think that you've done shit. You're on the road. We're shorthanded. All it takes is for them to get it within 5. Their crowd wakes up. The whole mood changes, which is exactly what happened.
Okay. All right. So regardless. Okay. So let's just say you say, hey, we're doing well. All we got to do is keep doing what we're doing. Keep it up. We'll be fine. Right. Which is what some coaches will say. Right. I'm pretty sure that's what Monty said. All right. So then what do you do when a team makes an adjustment to what you were doing at halftime? Then what are you supposed to do?
Make more adjustments.
Call timeout and thank you. And he did not do that. It's
just let us go down by 10. A full 10 points. Campaign screen from Jock. Gets it to Warren. Warren to the rack. Warren getting physical. Warren. No. Almost. 220 watching. Please hit the like button for us. We are desperately in need of likes.
Wow, Matthew just dunked on Jock. Jock's been getting dunked on all game. Oh, poor Jock. For his best game of the season, he's been getting dunked on a lot. They're doubling roster, letting Campaign shoot because they know he can't hit as he breaks.
Take Campaign out of the game, Monty.
Why did we stop attacking the basket? Barnes for 3. Campaign with the rebound.
Still looking for his first points of the night. 0 of 5 from the field.
Warren,
good job, TJ.
Warren.
below that free throw line.
This has been him and Jock's best game of the year.
There's no way Mitchell's going to.
That's what you think you
Warren
want.
Down low.
DC says we aren't running plays. I agree. We are not running plays. It's just pick and rolls, pick and rolls, pick and rolls.
I want Warren on
the free
steroids
throws.
tonight.
Warren.
We're going to need every one of those. You're going to
Mitchell bringing the ball up.
On the road.
Warren on him. Matthew. Matthew hands the ball off to, is that Monk? No, but
Monk
Mitchell's
to
wide
Mitchell.
open.
There's no way, no way, no
Campaign
way.
with the rebound. Campaign pushing the ball.
Slow it down, Cam. Slow it down.
Campaign
No one
pushing
wants
the
you
ball.
shooting.
Gets fouled.
You better hit both of these free throws, Cam, and stop talking to the crowd.
That'll be 2 quick fouls here on
Ben Monk just having fun, which is good to see.
That's a tough question, Jonathan. That's a tough question.
They want to punish you.
I think if I were you, I would, but I don't want to cost you money.
Any stops you can get, long rebounds, you should be able to get
If you were in the process of making money right now because of what's happening, I would cash out.
Yeah, if you can save face and get out of here,
I would. I would.
You know,
because the Suns aren't really good at this whole coming back. They may come back, but they'll probably give it right back.
They do that a lot.
Suns led by 14 in the first half at 67.
Payne only gets one of
Campaign
his
good
free
hustle.
throws.
Scrambling for the loose ball. Cam gets tripped up by Davion Mitchell. So that's 3 quick team fouls now.
Campaign got
job by
fouled on that one.
Campaign. He
Good
can't
hustle,
buy
bro.
a point, but
Only thing he can do right there is hustle. I do appreciate that.
hey, Spurs fan Gary says he would cash out, and he is a seasoned degenerate gambler whose wife has left him 15 times. He knows.
Yep. Campaign inbounds to Jock. Jock hands off to Rose. Rose pulls up. Okay, thank you, Rose. Maybach
Play some
music.
defense. Play
Within
some
five. Play
defense
some
with your
defense.
chest.
I agree.
Mitchell guarded by Rose. Whips it down to Lyles. Hey, Gary, is that offensive foul since it was on Book? No? Okogie to the rack. Urogi. Charge. 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 Charge.
Like that says.
Let's take a look at it.
He was not done moving, dude. He was not still.
You know, back in the day, you had to hit the guy in the middle of the chest. Like, you got hit in the arm, it's just a no call.
Mitchell.
Mitchell running the point while Fox and Herter are off the floor.
Kicks it to Metu. Oh. Loses it. Gets it back. 9 seconds. Metu with the Euro. Smoke of the layup. Out of bounds. That's Suns ball, ref. Are you kidding me? Are you joking?
Suns got 5 seconds to defend here. So get your emotion straight and make sure you communicate because Monk is the one.
Hell yeah, secure.
Trying to inbound, lobs it into Lyles.
Lyles got Warren on him. Drives baseline.
Oh my gosh. Okogie got hit in the dick.
I hope it's his dick. I hope it's his dick and balls and nothing else more
He
long-lasting.
definitely got hit in the junk.
You just can't. You can't
Watch.
do that.
Need right in the dick.
Always as a defender in that situation.
That might get in the way of him having future Okogies. He got hit right in the Okogies, bro.
Even in the NBA, you
my
can
gosh.
your man for 4 seconds. And so that should be the mindset on plays where the shot clock is down to that level.
He's still bent over. You know he's still hurting.
80% shooter.
Free throw's good. I mean, you make millions of dollars and you can't get a haircut, Lyles. Shame on you. Shame on you. You look homeless.
We have KD in our team, and you're about to talk smack.
I will talk that same smack to KD.
We have KD on our team, and you're talking smack.
Goes for everyone that's that rich.
Rose!
Put Booker in the game now, Monty. Right now.
Don't do that. If Rose's hitting, Rose's got to go out. And we play no defense. We have no freaking rotational discipline. None whatsoever. Dude's just wide open in the paint. And the campaign throws a freaking steal to Metu. This is what I was talking about. See, aren't you glad that we told you to cash out, my guy, Jonathan? This is exactly why we told you, because they were going to give you hope, get within 5, and then nope.
Nah, they're discussing to see if he fouled them on purpose.
246 watching, though. Welcome in. Welcome in to watch our misery. Our 6th potential loss in 7 games. Hit that like button for us, please.
Suns won the first 2
Trying to get to 200 likes by the end of the stream. We have time secure, but we can't get stops.
The prior foul is ruled a take foul, transition take foul. We're going to replay review to check if it's a clear path to the basket foul.
No. I mean, I saw the campaign all the way back.
I agree, Potato. Payne's got like literally 1 point, and Monty refuses to pull him out of the game. Just threw it straight to Metu. Straight to him, bro.
So I just can't imagine that being a clear path.
Well, and you pointed out in that first half, Metu, especially of their bigs, really overplaying
everything.
I don't know what happened to Fox. He's probably just chilling right now. He's probably coming back into the game.
He's definitely just chilling. Him and Herder are chilling.
Yeah.
Right now.
Waiting to come in and break the Suns' backs.
Yeah,
Look
at him with about 8 or 7 minutes left and put the dagger.
Yeah, and that is 11 turnovers now for Phoenix. They had 4 in the first half.
Jose.
After replay review, the play does not meet the criteria for clear path to the basket foul.
Oh, you think?
The penalty is a transition take foul, so Sacramento will shoot 1 free throw. Any player in the game
can take
retain possession in the backcourt.
No clear path. Jose. I mean, at this point, bro, I feel like
11 turnovers, by the way,
might be a better option than campaign, but I'm kind of biting my tongue when I say that because anytime we see Saban leave,
only 4
he had like a good 2 weeks on that 10-day contract and then kind of fooled us the rest of the year.
It's true. But in a night like tonight, I wouldn't mind seeing him play a handful of minutes to see if he can give us something more than
why did
pain.
Saban lose minutes? Because we're in the end of the season and it doesn't matter. He's not going to the playoffs with his team because he's a 2-way. So that's why he's not playing. Because Monty's trying to get these playoff rotations right. But if these are our playoff rotations, we're in big trouble. And actually, no, we're not in big trouble. His coaching is going to get us in trouble. Not coaching, not rotations. But rotations is part of coaching, so I guess you're right. Basically, what I'm trying to say is we got enough talent to be good enough. He's just coaching terrible. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to prove my point.
Absolutely.
After a 10-point lead,
almost steals the ball.
Warren able to knock it free.
Lyles backing down Warren. Lyles. I mean, why? Because he jerked so many times? Is that why he gets a foul call? Like, what are we doing here? Why are we bailing him out with calls? They're up 10.
God backs you down that low, you got to go. Like, that's a layup if you don't, or a foul. You got to go. I think we're in a mindset where kind of hesitant to do it because you're so afraid of the 3-point shot. But,
you know what this feels like? When you're watching a football defensive unit that just can't stop the run no matter what. They're just getting gashed. Gashed.
Yep,
gashed. Gashed. Lyles hits the free throws.
Mine hasn't put in Booker or CP3 yet. He's staying true to his rotations. He's just so disciplined on his rotations. So disciplined, not calling timeouts.
Long trying to stay in front of campaign.
He's too disciplined to call it timeout. Ross loses dribble a little bit. Got Metu on him. Gonna have to pull out some heroics. And one. No, but he is going to the line. Now, Monty, if you're wondering when a good time to put in a new unit, it would be right now.
It looks like he's doing it. Somebody just moved up the bench.
Chris Paul, Devin Booker heading to the scores table.
Are they going to
get campaign out of the city?
Yes, Lester. He definitely played, and guess what? Bum.
Some decent defense and rebounding from him, but other than that, bum.
Making the thought process for Monty Williams. This is the front end of a back-to-back. The Suns back home tomorrow night.
Embiid's gonna feast tomorrow.
Dude, Embiid's gonna get minimum 50 tomorrow.
Booker has played 25.
He looking at a 50 burger.
So they've gotten a nice contribution from their bench.
Ross hits.
Ross collects the pair.
Davion Mitchell up 10. Gets a screen from Lyles. Kicks it to Sabone.
Somebody explain to me what light the beam actually means, Wrestling State Federation. Kings fans, what does it actually mean? I'm not talking smack. I want to know what it actually means. Is that like your thing? What beam are we lighting?
It's like, I think, on their stadium.
You got to just stay and just,
okay.
You know,
you're throwing the ball to somebody else.
I got the beam and the thumbnail behind Suns Valley podcast.
Here's a rookie Murray.
Gotcha.
3 fouls early on Booker. Booker works in
Booker.
with left hand.
And one.
Wow.
Finish and the foul.
Wow, did we need that? Wow, did we need that?
Like a little purple. Okay. I didn't know if it was like a reference to like some medieval time shit. or what. So that's why I want to know. Right.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
Right. So that's why I didn't know like what it was.
33 on Wednesday. 20 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists tonight for Book.
No, this nigga Book hits.
8 of 10 from the line. Suns now 18 of 20.
Herder to Saboner.
Herder
gets it to Mitchell. Mitchell working on Ross, crosses him up, sauces him up, kicks it out to Barnes. 6 seconds, pull up.
Got it, man. Hit. Okay, so now my next question. So why do we light the beam? Was it just like to signify a win?
Yeah. Like fly the W, stuff like that.
Okay, you just like to be on top of that. Okay.
Ross for 3. Wow. Ross. Still a 10-point game.
This man Terrence Ross.
Still a 10-point game.
1 point, bro. Landale has 17. Booker has 20.
As best as he can.
Come on. Come on. 9 seconds. Don't give up a bucket. You sieves. How's that a foul on Jock?
I don't know how that was a foul. I don't know what that was a foul.
Time out on the floor. 6:47 to go. 10-point Sacramento lead.
Oh, we got 235 watching. Hit that like button. Appreciate y'all if you would. We are at 134. We're gonna be at 150 already.
150
Burner
already.
side. If only there was something that could lighten the mood. Shut up.
He just wants to see one or two sun toes.
Definitely not in the mood.
You know, maybe if we were winning and we had something to cheer about. How about this? I'll negotiate on behalf of Sundo. If we take the lead, if we win the game, you'll see some sun toes.
No, you won't.
Yes, you will. Don't decide yet, Sundo. Oh man. Somebody commented on the video that I did today about KD. They're like, so much passion and energy in this video. And like, honestly,
Tish says if Suns lose, what will the excuse be? Not the same excuse I've been using for the last. There's not even an excuse. This is a reason. Bad coaching.
I agree, Aaron G.
This has been the same script for the last however long. Like, it just comes down to no coaching. Like, I understand you don't have KD, you don't have your superstar, but like KD hasn't been on this team the whole year. So, like, You should have been making adjustments. You know what I'm saying? The toes have spoken. I hate you, man. Just go on somewhere, nigga.
You would love these Kings girls. This one is about as thick as you get without proportions being wrong.
Y'all keep talking about the refs, and like when the game got chippy, yeah, the refs called a bunch of texts, but at the end of the day, if you go look at that discrepancy where it says 45-26 in the third quarter, and we let them go on a 24-3 run, no, bad coaching.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We cannot forget that run in the third quarter that flipped this game on its
I don't want to hear Monty say, oh my gosh, they had more fouls than us, blah, 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 blah. No, you let them go on a 24-3 run and didn't call timeout, didn't make any adjustments. So, I don't want to hear that. Just don't.
Verified, I'm not sure. We'll see here in a second.
Again here tonight, breaking out the
Jock Landale.
What a block by Kobe. That's wild.
One of the Suns' 7
Tish, I don't think he's going to blame it. Better blame it on himself.
Because it shocked him. He thought he had an easy dunk.
Gio getting a breather. We highlighted this
24 for Ross.
Between these two teams.
17
for TJ Warren.
It's 17 for Jock, and you're going to lose this game. Your bench gave you this kind of performance, and you couldn't hold them to under.
Didn't give you nothing.
Yeah.
Only have 12 points. Yeah. So the Suns did need that off the bench. So they're going to need more production.
Freaking this bud.
Boner hits the first free throw.
Offensively. Basically between those.
Memphis says, and we have more free throws. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't say, oh, we don't have free throws. No, you did your job.
See how this rolls
and Gary's right, too. Gary's right a little bit. They did start hitting their threes when they were open. That was one thing they didn't do in the first half. It's one thing they did start doing this half. So we do got to give them credit there.
21 of 22 for the game.
But once again, 24-3 run. I will just keep bringing that up. Booker, pump fake. He probably could have took that foul. Booker drives on Sabonis and one.
I can't believe that dropped. Bro, if he hits this, it's a 9-point game with 6.5 minutes.
Devin right now making sure he gets contact.
There you go, Gary. There's your drive to the rim.
He got hit.
We've been driving all game. Like, we have more free throws than them, bro.
That was no elbow from Devin.
Yeah, I don't really feel like we need 4 whole timeouts at this point in the game. Monty really been sitting on them, bro.
Versus their one, just in case we have a comeback and they need to.
You know?
To make the Kings uncomfortable. Right now, they're just flowing through their offense.
Mitchell trying to get it to Sabonis, guarded by Booker in the paint. Booker on Boner, backdoor pass to a wide open Murray. Way too big.
Not even now. Like, why are we letting them backdoor cut and be wide open? This has been happening all game. Lazy defense. Booker drives, gets to the back, it puts it in.
9-point lead.
Oh, dang.
6 minutes to go.
De'Aaron Fox had hamstring soreness, apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Herder for 3.
Herder wide open.
No.
It's okay, guys. All of those Herder makes earlier, don't worry about them. Still leave them open, says Monty. Craig to the rack. Kicks to Teej. Teej, get it back to Book. Teej, get it back to Book. Teej, get it back to Book. Teej to the rack. Teej to the rack.
He had a choice. His Book kept backing away. Did you see him? Book was nowhere in that camera frame.
Murray with the miss, a rare Sun stop, gets it to Book.
Ross
in the corner, Ross, no good. Damn it.
Pre-Fox, apparently Fox is hurt.
24 off the bench.
Mitchell kicks it to Barnes. Barnes to the rack, step through, no good. CP3 came away with it.
Booker calling for it.
We're just going to let Warren run the offense. Gets it to Rose.
Hey, let's go, Rose.
Put Jock back in the game, please.
Small lineup causing a few problems right now. Torrey Craig able to
Mitchell to Sabonis.
6-point game.
Hit that like button. Last little glimpse of
hopium.
19
points per game. Suns shooting 54%.
Yeah, but they're in the bonus. And that's why.
The thing on the price side, we have more free throws, and Rosé's going on a tear.
As we said,
So at least we can give James Jones credit for getting Terrence Ross, because that was a great pickup.
He's had himself the second half.
It really was.
He's due to miss one, though.
Oh! Herder actually missed a free throw.
See if you can pick up that defense on the
Pop
other side.
says what happened in the
last
third.
time out.
115. Kings in front.
Monty
20-43
fell
run.
asleep. Monty was on a Soma trip in the third quarter. So tell me, Sundo, are you going to be fooled by this temporary closing of the gap in score? You think the Suns have what it takes?
No clue.
I think offensively, you could make an argument they have what it takes. Defensively, I haven't seen anything from the Suns tonight to make me think that they're going to get 3 stops, dude. I can't picture them getting 3 stops.
Me either. Guess what? You wouldn't have to make 3 stops if you know, did your job.
No,
in the
you
third.
wouldn't. What up, number one?
If you don't let them outscore you by 20.
What are they doing with this crowd dancing?
To be honest, I don't blame anything on James Jones. He gave Monty everything he needed. Wes, I think a lot of us in this chat are starting to agree with you. I know Code's big on that. I'm been on that recently.
So we have 3 games without Durant left. If he comes back when they say he's coming back, and then 7 with him. I'm predicting by that time it's very easily believable that we're going to drop from 4 to 6 because we're only 2 games ahead of 6. Guess who's 3rd and we'd be playing if it were to end like that? The Kings, and they would have this home court advantage. So I ask you, now that they've all but lit up that beam again on us, do you feel comfortable going up against this team in the first round of the playoffs?
KD?
Yeah, with KD.
Yeah, with KD, sure. As we're constructed now, definitely. I mean, no. Clearly,
I think
they're coached better than us. If we played them, with KD, I'd be fine. We'd have to win it. I feel like we'd have to win it on all talent.
Style says, not with Monty as coach. I mean, we're down 7. I think with Kevin Durant, KD would have probably had a good 27 tonight. So maybe we're up 20 with KD. Maybe everything really does have to be that simple.
I mean, it's led to him not only doing that, but getting
Herder
now and layups and everything else.
Hits the second.
The way the West is this year, Fabian, I kind of agree. It's tough. Booker
takes the handoff. Barnes
working on Barnes, drives. That's pretty. Nice. I mean, that's so pretty. So pretty. 117, 122. I'm willing to believe. 250 watching. Hit the like force. Trying to hit that 200 like mark. Herder guarded by Craig. Barnes.
Booker's on some bonus. I don't like that.
Why are they doing that?
Because they switch. Herder's wide open.
Herder left alone.
Doesn't need much. He came from all the way on the weak side, and if you're defending that, you've got to know.
Gotta just please start playing defense.
He is the one with the hot hand right now for the King.
CP3 gets a pick from Craig.
Chris Paul with the screen.
Drives, kicks to Rosé in the corner for 3. No good because Rosé can't do it all himself. You know what I'm saying?
Keegan Murray able to step inside, make the save. Suns have got to get a stop.
Mitchell
here.
Gets a pick from Sabonis.
Close in on 3 minutes. Murray.
Kicks to Murray. Murray for 3. No good. Rosé with the rebound, hands off the book. We got to get a quick score here. Got to get a quick score here. Booker gets a pick from Craig. Another one. That's a bonus on him. Gets doubled at the top of the key. Rose again. Rose for three. Rose! Maybach music. Maybach music.
Lemon pepper his wings. Okay. Wow.
Mitchell. Herder. Booker on him. Herder's going to drive. Barnes,
No, he's wide open.
No good.
Why is every shot they take open, God?
I don't get it. Book.
Booker gets the rookie back on his heels.
Book. Guarded.
Oh, Lord.
Book the CP3.
Please, CP. No! You old bitch.
I mean, CP3 is open, so it's not a bad shot. I just would rather him not shoot. Barnes, pump fake, dunks on Ross.
That is
just
horse shit. Hey, Monty, use one of your 85 leftover timeouts.
Booker drives and hits a quick bucket and one. Wow.
Whoa. Whoa.
I don't think Devin needs somebody to come over and set a screen. They don't have anybody on the court right now to guard him.
That was clean. That was clean.
He is wasting seconds. Like,
that was clean, my book. Okogie's in the game for Ross. Nah,
What?
Ross.
What?
Freaking Warren.
This better be like for one defensive stop and then bring Ross right back in.
Get Ross back in the game. What are we doing? Why is Warren in the game? Baby Mallow, we have one. He's hurt.
For Booker, but the question is, can the Suns turn it into a
Mitchell bringing the ball up the court. They're up by 4.
Game in the last 11.
Mitchell wants to kick the Barnes, can't do it. Wants to kick the bonus. He does. He's got Craig on him. Back to Mitchell. Barnes gets fouled by Warren. I don't think that was a foul, but hey, whatever. What are you gonna do? You're in the bonus. They're gonna shoot.
Just pray to God he misses one. I mean,
takes time off keeps him from taking time off the clock. Whatever.
I thought they were in the bonus. Yeah, he's going to the line.
One of those situations, you just got to say, hey, just make him shoot over the top. That's all you have to do. If he makes it, good. But when you get overly aggressive, all of a sudden he's there.
He misses one. All right, so they're bringing in who's this? Edwards. Edwards.
This dude is a dog.
Yeah, see that.
I know, Burner. I was waiting until you noticed. It's the only thing I got available that's cold to drink. Barnes.
Booker bringing the ball up the court.
I'm going to sit up and act like I believe we can win this game.
Booker.
For one play.
Booker pulls up. That's why.
Why would you do that, Booker?
Why was that the
Why
play?
would you fucking do that?
I just don't understand this lineup right now. Like, Warren's in the game. Why do you trust Warren? Barnes wide open because
How
CP3
did Chris
falls
Paul
over.
end up on the ground?
Oh no, Booker with a good rebound. They're gonna call foul on the floor.
God.
Wow. Why they call? Who they call a foul on? On Book? I guess over the back.
Yeah, I didn't even see that one, but obviously Devin's not complaining.
Oh yeah, he pushed him.
Yeah, he called there.
That's 2 hands in the back there.
Yeah, probably saved a dunk.
He didn't do it.
It's a bonus free throw. Good on that one. Timeout, Monty.
Oh,
you
now Monty wants a
timeout.
timeout. Oh, whoopsie poopsie there, Monty.
1:12 to go in the 4th quarter.
God.
Okay, I'm going to say something, bro.
How about the contributions of
Maka just said it. I just don't understand why you brought in Okogie. And you say, you know what? TJ Warren needs to stay in the game. Like, what was the whole point of that? Because here's the deal. This guy, Terrence Ross, has been cooking. I understand, like, you want to, you put Okogie in the game and you don't want to play him at the 4, which is fine. But they're not that big either. Like, he be guarding Harrison Barnes at this point. Like, he's proven that he's able to, put Pauls and somebody play defense. He blocks a bonus 3 times already. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? So I don't think that would have been a bad thing. I think you leave T. Ross in. So now you got Ross standing up like he's going to go in. I don't know if he's going in or not.
Listen, we got 284 watching. Hit the like button, please. Look and see if you've hit the like.
So Ross is back in the game.
You know, it kind of really ticks you off a little
bit.
Boy.
So you got Ross Booker.
They really haven't had much offense this
And guys, if this is your first time at the channel, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. We bring you every
I get what you're saying, Spurs fan Gary, but we're getting cooked, period. So at that point, what do you just make the trade? Just make the trade. Hey, that says people need to start calling money out. I mean, I've been doing it.
We've been calling him out.
All right, so Okogie's out. Ross is in.
Please miss. He hits.
All right, so it's a 6-point lead. CP3 getting full court press. So we got Ross, Craig, Warren, Booker, and CP3. Interesting lineup. Interesting lineup. CP3.
Oh my God.
Book
and
foul.
He's going to the line, going to the line, going to the line. What up, Honcho?
Yeah, well, you had to get contact. So when you go seek out contact, you tend to maybe get popped.
Booker holding his hand. Wrist. That's not
Please
good.
no. Please no. Please just be a stinger.
Getting a clear understanding that sometimes I think fans put blind.
You got elbow in your wrist.
Book hits the first free throw. Thank God.
31 for Booker is
I got a little glitch in the screen. I'm gonna refresh.
You're not the only one.
Right.
Refresh. Now you're gonna be ahead.
My bad.
You just got it.
Booker shoots.
Hits.
He hits. Woo!
I'm ahead of you. That's weird.
A little bit. That's all right. That's all right. Inbound to Mitchell. Guarded by Book. Gets it to half court.
4-point game.
Just played 24 seconds of defense.
Warren trying to guard. Switches off. Got Craig on him. Davion kicks it to Sabone. Barnes. They have been going through Barnes in the clutch.
Good
Barnes
double.
into the
Good
corner to Murray. Mitchell. 3 seconds. Going to step back three. No good. No good. Got it. Hey, how come there's no hold on that? What the frick?
The Suns may have gotten grabbed inside. Terrence Ross going for it. Barnes on the drive.
And they hit a three. Game.
Timeout Phoenix.
Game.
23.5 left. 6 points.
Bro, I mean, it's definitely not game, though. We go down, hit a three. It's 128, 131. Start playing the foul game, but, like, I really feel like they just missed a good call they could have had there.
They did. That's what I'm saying. Like, they had a great chance to get. I need to see it again.
I want to see it again to see if Rose got held. But we might be talking about lighting the beam. It might be time to light the beam. They're playing Mr. Worldwide right now.
Is it the beam that they light up?
I don't think that was the beam.
Brandon Jackson, this shows the KD what? I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
So here's what I will say. All right, before we have people dropping out because they think the game's over. We're depleted. We got no KD, no DA, and it's taken them this much to put us away. Bring back DA and bring back KD. You don't think that they're able to gap 6-7 points? You know they are. You know they are. Chris Paul gets it.
CP3 needs to keep that
Chris
shit.
Paul to the rack. Chris Paul. You mother. Wow. Foul him. Foul him. What are we doing? 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 What are we?
I think they wasted about 4 seconds. Once Mitchell had it over there, that's who you foul. Like, he hasn't been taking any shots. He's at one. How many shots he's taking tonight? You know, 4 shots, 1 of 4.
And not
Open
taking the free throw.
Yes, and so that was the guy to foul.
Definitely. Look at that. Look at his face.
Numbers that we'll look at, but a couple that'll stand out.
It's on you, Monty.
Turned the basketball over this second half. So
He calmly see clearly with the $5 super chat. I'll be back when Kevin Durant comes back. Man, I'm tired. We good. Just make another. Man, for real. I'll be back when Kevin Durant comes back. Man, I'm tired. We're good. Just make another.
That's a
video.
backcourt. The Suns just went backcourt. The Suns just went backcourt.
Saying it was just to take Ed Malloy off.
Backcourt. The Suns will.
Don't foul. Just don't even waste your time. Why?
Well, I'll say this. Look, the Suns emotionally, they got to continue to get better at it.
Everybody put 24-3 in the chat.
You can't allow.
Go ahead and put 24-3 in the chat.
And I think that saved the Kings because
I want to ask if there's any Kings fans in here.
And even the Kings that caught.
Oh, they're in there.
Kings fans.
They were going to have to go to the bench.
I'm not trying to save face. You guys had another good win, right? Does it give you any pause knowing that we didn't have KD or DA to say, how come it takes us this to beat them? You know what I mean? Like, do you guys see what I'm saying at all? Or are you guys just like, oh, no, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're going to beat you when you have KD and DA. I don't think that they care necessarily. I'm not saying that they should care. Okay, Liam. All right.
123 points per game.
Just wondering. It's just excuses. So Liam says not having Kevin Durant and DA is just excuses. So according to Liam, Kevin Durant and DeAndre Ayton will not have an impact when we play the Kings the next time we play them. Okay. Just checking.
I'm not gonna play them next
Just
time.
wondering to see how high your basketball IQ is so that we know whether or not to take you seriously.
This man,
but that's okay.
This man talking smack.
It was an honest question. I wanted to see how a Kings fan would react. I wish it could have been smarter than that, but well, Liam, pretty soon we're going to be in the 6th seed and you're in the 3 seed. So that's what I'm talking about here. That's what I'm talking
about. Here's what I think.
As we switch over the post-game scene, go ahead.
24-3. Okay. And then 2 games before, 18-2. There's a common theme. This man Monty is 2 years ago.
Singing his praises.
No, I was not. No, I was not. If you remember last year, what was I saying? And everybody thought I was wild for saying it. Last year, because I remember what did Tory Jones tell us? Tell me.
I don't remember. He said so many things.
He said, Sundo, you got to be careful when you say that because he's such a good coach and you say that and then you get caught with Chauncey Billups and you don't have a good, he was on that whole thing, right? Because remember they just got rid of Stotts and they had Chauncey Billups and they weren't happy. And so they said the same thing. But, and people thought I was crazy, but I just feel like you got to do better at coaching. Hey, that says Monty is not on the court playing. I get that, bro. But here's the deal.
That doesn't mean that he doesn't have an effect. That doesn't mean he doesn't have an effect.
You have to bring your team in. You have to inspire your team, and you have to have the awareness and the situational awareness to do the right things. And the dude has not done it all year. I know. I hear what you're saying. Hey, that all year. So I've been saying this about Monty Williams for the last year, now a year and a half. And so people thought I was crazy. Now people are starting to see it. like especially with these two runs. Like, but on the subject of like the context of this game, I mean, they played well. They made some good adjustments. The Kings did. I can't lie about that. They came out in the second half with some really good adjustments. They played harder. They started attacking the baskets. And then the one big adjustment they actually did make, which isn't like an adjustment they made, they just started hitting the shots. You know what I mean? Like they started hitting their wide open threes. In the first quarter, there was a lot of wide open threes they missed. This in the third quarter, that's how they went on that run. Just started hitting them. So, you got to give the Kings their props there. To go on that 24-3 run, they had to hit those shots. They outscored us 45-26 in the third quarter. I mean, at the end of the day, there's your game, right? If you prevent that from happening, you're more likely you win this game. Fox gets hurt, he's gone. You know what I mean? And you end up, wrapping it up. They go home.
Yeah. I feel like I'm having some post-game clarity, man. I thought I would be a lot more mad than I am, but I mean, listen, if the Kings weren't as good as they are, truly, I know where
you're at. You're at
they're a real good team in the West. They're a real team that's put together well. They've got, they're healthy. They've got depth, and they play hard. They got a good coach. They got everything. This is a really good. So what I'm seeing is the Suns without Kevin Durant and DeAndre Ayton are able to at one point look like they were the ones that had complete control of this game, and then just to lose by, a handful of points. I can handle that. What I can't handle is getting blown out, because then it's like, well, would KD and DA have made a difference? A 6, 7, 8 point loss, that is absolutely within the purview of Kevin Durant to come in and correct. There ain't nothing about an 8 point loss that's going to hurt my feelings without DA or Kevin Durant.
I understand what you're saying, but you're looking at it in the context of, hey, we're for sure playing the Kings in the first round, which we don't know that for sure yet. So I get what you're saying, and you're absolutely right. If we had DA and we had our best players, we had a better chance at winning this game. I'm not gonna say we're gonna win for sure. Circumstances, change throughout different players' roles, things, yada yada yada. But in the context of this game, for sure, maybe. Not in the future, because we don't know who we're going to play. Do I think if we have KD, AD, or KD and DA, do I think more than likely we win this game? Yeah, for sure.
Hell yes.
Hell yes. But
that doesn't absolve Monty.
That doesn't absolve Monty in the end of the game.
No.
So here's the deal. I think when Kevin Durant comes back, I think what you say about the second team is going to be a thing. Like, he's going to be on the floor with the Jacqueline Dales, with
either Book will be in or KD will be in.
I think it's gonna be KD. I just mean
at all times Monty was staggering Booker and KD so that one of those two was playing at all times.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, maybe that fixes the bench issues, even though they were the ones who put in the work this game and the starters let us down this time around. But I mean, yeah, I just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know if that's enough to overcome the coaching, bro. I'm gonna be real. Like the Monty coaching is really got me baffled. It really does. It really does. Like,
I think it will.
Just those runs got me baffled. And I don't know if like having Kevin Durant is enough to overcome bad decisions, bad coaching, and not calling timeouts. Like, that just still drives me nuts. We had 4 timeouts at the end, and we ended the game with how many timeouts did we end the game with?
I think we had like 1 left, but it's like the damage had been done at that point.
That's my point. So how many timeouts did we end the game with? So was it really that important to hold on to those timeouts? No. Call a timeout to stop these runs, bro. Call a timeout and make some adjustments, bro. Your biggest glaring hole is lack of defense, and everyone keeps talking about offensive players and coaching. Gary. So
I get that. I'm
Gary,
not.
No. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. I hear what you're saying, but how do you get good defense? Like, you have to have good coaching. Simple as that. The Warriors never played defense until Steve Kerr's ass got there and made them play defense. Remember when the Warriors had Mark Jackson? That was their big glaring hole. They just shot threes all day. Then when Steve Kerr got there, he at least got them playing some sort of defense, right? So, like, yeah, I see what you're saying, but that also comes with coaching and inspiring your team and getting in their ass. So at the end of the day, the subject comes down to coaching.
Roy says, congrats, guys. The Suns have fell to the 5 seed.
I mean, whatever, as long as it's not the play-in, bro. At this point, I am looking at not making, like, that's the
I'm
win for me.
expecting to drop down as low as 7.
That is the play. That is the win for me. If we don't make the play-in, like, that is a win for me at the end of the season. And if we are the 6th seed, W.
Gary, what I'm saying is, all of the defensive issues withstanding, if you had Kevin Durant in the game, he would provide so much offense. DeAndre Ayton would not have gotten bulldozed by your boy Sabonis. What'd he say?
I'd ban Gary for his comments, to be honest.
He needs a good timeout. He needs one so that he can learn. But you know what I'm saying? I don't care. Let's just say, Gary, let's just say you're a big brain, okay? And not the smooth brain that you really are. Let's say you had a big brain and you were just right. It's the defense. Stop focusing on the offense, but it's, the defense is the problem. Still, you bring in Kevin Durant and DA. You can't tell me that you can't survive a 6.7 point loss with those two very talented I'm fine with it. I'm honestly fine with it. I'm at peace. If we could just win one of these next 2 games coming up, I'm totes at peace. And then we have 7 games with Kevin Durant, the best player in the world, to just try to get ourselves back into the 4 seed so we get a little bit of home court advantage. And then we play it from there. And I don't think anybody wants to play the Suns fully healthy in the playoffs.
If we can stay fully healthy.
That's what I'm saying. But I will say this as well, and I don't want to say this. It doesn't make me happy. It doesn't make people like me to say this. But I am starting to see a world in which this is not the year the Suns get it done, and that they have to part ways with Chris Paul and bring in a new point guard and get some favorable signings in the offseason by players that want to try to win and play in Phoenix for cheap. I think next year is the Suns' year.
I don't think the move is CP3. I think the move is DA. Hate to put it to you, no one wants CP3, and
I'm saying buy his ass out, get him out of here.
I mean, maybe with Matt Ishbia, maybe
exactly. Buy him out.
Matt Ishbia, maybe, but the move is DA. The move is DA. That's the first move.
Why you always got to be going after my boy DA?
I'm not going. He's my boy too, but I'm just saying, if that's what you want, that's the move. DA is the younger prospect. What you just said, if you want to get, that's the move. Is DA, not CP3. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
that's the move. If what you just said, I'm kind of with you where I say that, hey, next year's the year, but Sendo, who do we get for DA? I don't know. I'm not a GM.
I'll tell you an idea. I'll tell you a real good idea right now that I just thought of. You say, hey, Pacers, remember when you wanted to give him the max? Guess what? We'll give him to you end of the year on that exact same deal for the exact same amount of time you offered him. You can have him. Why don't you just crack open your chest there and give us a couple of them guards? Because they got guards on guards on guards. They got Nemhard. They got guards. You know what I'm saying? So you can give us some value, and you can get us out from under his max and get us a guard or two in here.
I'm with you. Let's see here. Liam says, okay, just want to hear you guys' opinions on D Fox as a bonus as a 1-2 duo and how they match up to KD and Ayton. I mean, KD's obviously better than Fox. It's a bonus is better than Ayton. So now you just got to figure out.
I don't believe Sabonis is better than Ayton, even though statistically he is. Don't give me that look. When they play each other, it is. Go look at the last time they played each other. Even if you don't believe me, he outperforms Sabonis when they go head to head. He does.
Okay. Here's the deal. All right. Here's the deal. I don't care what Ayton does a one-on-one against Sabonis, okay? I care what Ayton does on a consistent basis. And the proof is in the pudding. Sabonis is a way more consistent player versus Ayton. So don't even give me that, bro.
It's easy to say this shit about Ayton now while he's hurt and while he wasn't having good games. But, bro, I don't know, dog. I don't know.
It's been all season. Stop it. Quit it.
He's white.
Quit it. Sabonis is better than Ayton. I'm not saying Miles better, but Sabonis is better than Ayton. And yes, KD is better than Fox on that subject of what they just brought up. So you could say it cancels out. I don't know. It just depends on how much better KD is than De'Aaron Fox. But come on, bro. Like, this man Sabonis is way more consistent, has way better fundamentals. Like, he might be a little soft on defense on the inside, just a little bit, right? But the dude gets his buckets, and the dude's smart. I'm just going to be honest. DA just relies on his talent and talent alone, and like doesn't. That's how DA gets by. So what's going to happen when DA, loses that talent and his body starts to break down? He's out of the league. I'm just going to be real.
He's a young man.
I know he's a young man. What I'm saying is, I promise you, Sabonis's game is going to last for years in this league, and he's way more consistent.
You act like DeAndre Ayton is like playing like Vince Carter above the rim and shit. He don't do nothing but soft little fadeaways.
That's not what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. But like, there's no fundamentals in that man's game. None. That man relies on all talent. Yeah, Fox got hurt. They said something about a hamstring. They said something about sore hamstring or hamstring tightness or something. So Fox got pulled out.
Hopefully it's something not serious for Fox.
I don't think it is. If you know how they treat hamstrings in the NBA, in any sport really, but especially in the NBA, that's a no.
Burner said
DA will be unlocked on the right team. Big Sexy, I agree with you. He needs to go to a team that's going to feed him.
Unlock him on our team. Unlock him on our team.
No, I don't. I wish we could unlock him on our team, but guess what? We don't give that man a rock ever. I'm telling you, Ayton's got, in my opinion, he's got the talent. We just don't play him. But that doesn't change the fact that Sabonis is better than Ayton right now, and you're not going to convince me otherwise. Like, you just stop. You are not about to convince me otherwise. That Sabonis
it's
is not better than
easy
him
right now to say that, and
yeah, it's easy. You want to know why it's easy? Because it's visible.
Because he's gone. Because he's not here. Because he didn't get to play.
Blatantly visible. It's been blatantly visible all season. They are the 3 seed. They've been carried by Sabonis and Fox. You cannot say that about us. As a matter of fact, we were carried through December and through early January by a guy who's no longer on the team, Gabe.
I'm just saying, if DA played tonight and he dropped a 25-12 burger, I don't think people would be able to sit here and act like DA's some fucking chump compared to Sabonis, because it ain't like that. Look at the last time he played versus Sabonis, what the stats said.
I get what you're saying. I watched that game, and I said the same thing you said.
And DA outplayed Sabonis.
If Sabonis is the only good player that DA plays well against, I mean...
He plays really good against Joker.
What does that say about Sabonis?
Bottom line, I wish that Ayton would be more consistent, so I didn't look like such a bitch having this conversation.
Me and you are the biggest Ayton apologist in probably of all Suns fandom right now. Me and you, in the entire Suns online community, is probably Suns Valley Podcast the biggest DeAndre Ayton apologist. 100% here. Me and you both say the same thing. He has all the tools to be a great player, has all the talent to be a great player. If you feed him, he'll freaking put the ball in the hole. I'm a big DA fan. My thing is, we don't feed him enough. Get rid of him. And
get rid of Monty.
Enough.
How about, since we can tell Monty can't do it with... We can tell Monty has his own set of flaws.
Hopefully with our boy Matthew, all hail Ishbia, things change. So Sabonis can run in an offense, Ayton can't. That's the difference. Suns fans I'm just like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you know, it's just it. Liam says, I'm sorry, Ayton. He's not the right fit for Suns. I mean, he's not the right fit for Monty Williams. Yeah, I think he's the right fit for the Suns.
So get Monty out of here.
I just don't think he's the right fit for Monty Williams right now.
I'm actually I can't believe I'm ready to be done with Monty, but I really feel like that time has come, man.
Seeing
that where you and I were both begging him to call a timeout while we were up 6 points, and then watching that turn into down 10, and then he wants to call a timeout. That is like the ultimate slap in the face.
Abe, that happened 2 games ago when we played. Who did we play 2 games ago? Not the Lakers, but who do we play?
OKC.
Same thing. We were up, doing the exact up, and we were saying, Gabe, we were saying the exact same thing that game. That is almost a mirrored game. We were like, oh my gosh, this bench is playing great. Oh my gosh, if we can get this production from the bench, we'll be good when KD comes back. Oh my God, 18-2 run. Same thing this time. Literally the exact same quarter.
You hate Monty because he's black, is what I think.
I hate you so much for saying that. I hate you so much for saying that. I just like I'm just saying, bro. Like, you're getting out coached by OKC. You're getting out coached by the Kings coach. Like, they're like, man, bro. Todd says, Bonnie, if only you were wider.
Gosh. This was a bad loss, man. This was a loss either way. This was a loss either way.
Any loss right now in these last 10 games is a bad loss. Like, we need dubs. You know what I mean? Like, we need dubs bad.
Lost 6 out of 7 games, man.
Parker says, I agree, though. Although Monty was good for the Suns at a certain point, he has proven once again he's just not fit for the next level. I said that. He was the best coach. Monty was the perfect coach for a team that
with
was
a healthy Chris Paul.
That was still trying to grow. With a healthy Chris Paul. He was the perfect coach. Hey, we're not going to be hard on you. You're still trying to figure it out. Devin Booker's still maturing, because he was at the time, even though he was a beast, he was still maturing at the time. Like, you get CP3, you had DA. I'll always bring up the point whenever DA was down on himself in the playoffs against who was it? Was it the Clippers?
Yeah.
And he literally told DA, "Hey, look, you're down on yourself. That's because you've risen to a point to where you have expectations. Change the game with force." What did DA do? DA went in there, played hella defense for the first time in a minute.
Yeah.
Went in, like, literally played mad defense in that game. And we thought, oh my gosh, that's great coaching right there. That's great motivation, right? Like, he was the perfect coach for that young team. This team is now older and they're a little jaded. Like, it's
time for a new voice.
I hate to bring this up because, like, I know because I'm gonna sound like a hypocrite because I love Pete Carroll and I don't think the Seahawks should ever get rid of him. But it's almost like what happened with the Legion of Boom. Like at some point, that whole rah I'm a player's coach thing wore thin, and they all got tired of it. Right? I think that's where they're at with Monty right now. They've heard it all before. They know that they can get away with bad attitudes and they'll walk all over him and yada yada yada, and they won't listen to it. I feel like that's where they're at. They need to have a better coach.
We talk to this chat real quick, or just keep going. I gotta let my dogs out.
CP3 has dropped off significantly since he started competing in power walking races. Oh, well, we can wrap it up if you need to take your dogs. I can hear him barking in the background. Tell him I said calm down. Either way, bro, like this loss is not good. You know what I mean? No loss at this point is not good, but this loss makes me mad because of another long run in the third quarter. Once again. I can't hear you if you're talking because you muted me or whatever. Okay, so Gabe walked out, so I'm by myself. But anyway, I'm going to keep reading the chat until Gabe comes back. Todd says, once my blood was strong, but now it's jaded. And instead, I agree with you. Sancheezy, Luka broke Booker's spirit when he eliminated Phoenix. I don't think that's it, bro. Stop reaching. I'm just going to be honest with you. That definitely wasn't it. Jay-Z says, we need to trade Chris Paul and DA for defense. I think one or the other is going to happen, not both. I don't think anybody wants Chris Paul at this point. Unless you're the Lakers and you want to please LeBron because LeBron wants to play with his friend. Also, Monty sometimes reminds me of Kingsbury on his postgame press for real. Big sexy, not the coaching, but we miss the little things like Jay swag leadership and McGee hyping everyone up. That is a big one, but I think at this point the team should have more than enough players that have been playing together. And I think, to your point, Big Sexy, that I think that person this year was Mikal Bridges, in my opinion, and now he's not there. Give me Ime Udoka. I don't know. He's in a bunch of trouble right now. I hate us. I don't know. I wish there was something to perk me up. You're never going to get that, Burner. Jay Mason's Lakers won again. Crazy. Sundo, DA for Mitchell. Robinson, other players. I mean, maybe. Liam says CP3 is washed. I'm sorry. I agree with you. I mean, at some point, whatever. Whirly Squirrely Monty is too bald to coach. That's messed up because I guess we're too bald to podcast. Booker don't have that hunger anymore this whole season. Could this be the opposite effect of breaking up with a Jenner for Booker? Maybe he needed to stay with her. Maybe that was it. And maybe she's broken. I mean, maybe that's the curse. Remember, every NBA player that's dated him always drops off. Maybe it's the curse still. Maybe that's it. Remember how Lamar Odom was? I'm joking. He's not on Lamar Odom's level of fall off, but yeah, whatever. So there is to that. Like everybody keeps saying like this man saying like he says he lost to Luka and it broke his spirit. How? You tell me how. He's a freaking NBA player.
Not only that, but the whole like reverse Kendall, issue. No, Booker's not the problem. Booker's playing terrific. Booker's playing outstanding basketball. He's had 5-6 games in a row of scoring 30+ points. Stop it. 10 for 16. Stop it.
He just said it.
Fine.
Yeah, he just said Booker's
fine.
been scoring over 30 points. He's been fine. Like quit.
Yeah. Did the Hornets break Luka's spirit tonight? I mean, just stop.
My boy Gordon Hayward.
He'd be nice on this team.
Honestly, it is what it is. Lakers won. They're going to be in the play and cool.
Wow, man. Good for them. When
Booker hasn't had that same hunger after Game 7, I don't think that's it. I think Booker's been playing fine.
Booker's great.
I think it's the rest of the squad.
Book was out with injury for a while, and that was hurting him.
What happened in Game 7? I don't think Luka broke Booker in Game 7. I think he broke DA. Yeah, we can talk about that. Remember what happened in Game 7? DA quit on the team?
Yeah. And he said, you quit on us.
Remember
and
that?
then Monty didn't talk to him for the rest of the summer. Didn't talk to him until they got back into practice.
So if you want to say Luka broke somebody, I think that's the one. I don't think it's Booker.
Yeah.
Shut up, Gary. Shut up, Gary.
Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, but if James Jones is not doing anything else, James Jones will do plenty. I think now that he's got an owner that'll allow him to, he will make moves.
I've got a question for you that I want to know what you think the answer is.
What's up?
Why did D-Lee play 0 minutes again tonight?
It's a great question because he can't play defense. You think our defense is bad now? You thought our defense is bad tonight.
Is he that bad of a defender?
Yes.
Is he?
Yes and yes.
Is he?
Yes and yes. But
he draws charges. You know, he's scrappy. What do you guys think in the chat?
Hey, I'll accept that. Luka broke Monty.
Shoot, Jason Kidd broke Monty.
Facts. Why did Ish play 0 minutes again? Because once again, what did Monty say he's trying to do? I'm trying to figure out this playoff rotation. That's the only answer. He literally has been seriously saying he's trying to figure out a playoff rotation.
Well, he's definitely thinking that rotation is going to involve.
Well, go ahead and look at this bench real quick because he might be on. Well, he might be on to something because if you look at the bench, they all shot over 50%, except for Campaign, who was 0-5.
God, Campaign was tragic tonight, bro.
So Monty might be on to something with these rotations. You replace Biyombo with DA, and then you replace Craig with KD. Or Okogie, you might be on to something.
Hey, we're 2 likes away from 175, by the way. If there's 2 lucky subs in the chat that haven't, help us out. Try to get to that 175.
Hey Dot says, how long will it take you to figure out a play rotation? Here's where I will defend Monty this season. Dude's been hurt left and right. We do got to talk about that. Booker gets hurt. Shamit gets hurt, Campaign gets hurt, CP3 gets hurt, KD gets hurt. That's literally 5 of your major players. Yeah, it's going to take a minute to figure that out because they haven't been playing all season. So, yeah, I will give him grace on that one right there. I will give him grace on that one. That injury bug, I don't like making an excuse for it, but that is a legitimate excuse for at least a rotation. Who's running backup point guard? Don't remind me, dog. Don't remind me that. It's definitely
Except for Okogie, Gary. Did you not see Okogie? Game-winning block against the Magic, blocking Boner in the paint 3 times. Get out of here. You cannot tell me that Okogie's not a really good defensive player, because he is. He just can't shoot the ball worth a lick, bro. That hot streak that we got from him was just that, a streak. A streak.
Money, yeah. I think Okogie's a 6-man would be fine. I don't even think Ross or D-Lee needs to start. It needs to be, in my opinion, starting line needs to be Booker, CP3.
Well, so for tomorrow night, who are you starting against Embiid? You going with Busy or Jock? Because I'm going Jock, and I'm just going to let Jock get destroyed.
Doesn't matter.
I'm going to let Jock's chest get caved in by Embiid.
Does it matter? If they couldn't stop Sabonis from getting 27, Embiid's getting 65. And that's where I'm going to end the stream because I'm ready to go to sleep.
All right, folks. We love you. Appreciate you hanging out. We passed 4,350. We're up past 360 subs now. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you for hitting the like. Thank you for hanging out with us. I put a video out about Kevin Durant earlier. If you haven't had a chance to check it out after this stream. It's like a little 3-minute video. But I think you should say it, Sundo.
Suns lose. Suns lose. Not the clutchest team in the league. We have terrible coaching. It's over.